Okay. Alright. We are live, I believe. Are we? Are we? Is everything working out okay? Everybody can hear us? If you can, say so in the chat. It's... Oh no. it's just my audio? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I
There we
can hear
go.
myself through your mic
There we
on the screen.
go.
Yeah.
JK.
Okay, never mind. It's working now. I can hear myself
No,
now.
yeah, I had it muted. Get everybody, everybody has nice ears about the hearing and such.
So, hello everyone. Good evening to you all. Hope everyone's having a very safe and okay 2022.
Candy.
You know. Hey everybody, K and D. We got.
No, AK is not here. Shane is here. But I didn't have the time to make a different deliberation screen, so you just have to be confused by this.
You can do it in the middle of the stream. So
It's AK.
It's AK.
Hey, what's up, AK? It's been a long time. I thought you were at school. Why'd you drop out? What's it like being 17?
You know, it's just voice change.
Voice change. I got.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and this.
Oh man, my coffee's half gone.
No.
Oh no!
Not
No. We were only what 3 minutes in.
Uh-oh.
Hey! We got $2.
Mar donated $2. Give me your.
Fantastic.
I ain't gonna say that. I want to get demonetized. I want to get kicked demonetized.
The stream is quiet. I don't know what to do about that. Turn up your volume. I have no other solution for that.
Is it just their voice, or is it my voice? Is this loud enough?
I was like, whoa, he's pretty close to the mic.
Perfect.
I'm like,
Well, I have a snowball mic, and it's got this tiny stand it came with, but it's too low, so I have it stacked on books.
mine's kind of like jankily hanging on the edge of my desk.
A worry duck, maybe you would have less problem with getting bribes if you would bribe me. Huh? Maybe that would work. We're gonna go ahead and start with the...
Hey, Lebowski, what's going on? Jump button, username, Awari Doug Septic, Silver. Good to see everybody here tuning in to see the stream. The Blue Flame Studios, pizza time. No pizza for me though. Croatian Lizard, he's here. What up, Croatian? And yeah, we got a lot of guys here. Starting.
Right. We're gonna start with the 2 honorable mentions. No,
you mean 3 honorable mentions?
But it's worth prefacing, this was a very difficult challenge. This was 3 characters fighting another 3 characters in less than a minute in 2 weeks. So, even though there were less entries, I am very proud of everybody who managed to enter, because I know you had to push past your limits, and that's honestly something super important that you should cherish. The ability that you have to push past your limit and continue.
Go beyond your limits. Black Clover reference.
I don't watch anime.
Yeah, that's like a mega reference for me, but everyone here did amazing. And 16 submissions? I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Candy. It'll be easier next month. You'll see.
Yeah, everyone did amazing here. Yeah, this is.
Oh, worry, Duck. That's a great idea. That's the next contest entry.
Yeah.
7v7.
Hey for a hop.
Okay.
Never
Alright,
versus
alright, we're gonna get started with Why by Caffeinated Grapes. Ready, everybody? And
Oh, do you want to stream the video to Discord or because no one's watching it on the stream and it's like a delay?
I'll see if that works later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. But
It's still playing for me. Hey.
hold on, let me do that.
Now it's over for me.
Just started playing for me.
Okay, check out the Discord stream.
Ah.
We're rocking and rolling.
So, any thoughts on this?
Let me finish chewing my food first. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so first thought on this animation by Graves. I love the sword choreography. I'm like a big sword guy. I love swords and weapons. So seeing them executed right, or not right, just awesomely. Is that a word? It's a word now. Is awesome. So I enjoyed the choreography. It was really good, even though it was really short. Good motion, good poses. Though the reason why it's an honorable mention, the 3v3 tag in formula. I mean, there's one tag in right here, right, with Tsunamaki Watame, right? But it's still not very clear what's going on with the tag in and tag out. The formula is not really there all too much, so that's why it's an honorable mention. Though you still should be proud of the choreography, the animation, the motion that you're able to accomplish. It's still really awesome. I feel like this was cranked out in like maybe a day's worth of work. Like he just recently got the time to animate and is like, okay, let me animate because we got some interesting, cool ideas at first, but
Yeah,
that's it. And I feel like with some time, he's able to do it.
I envy anybody who can make weapons look good even for a second.
Yeah, weapons are not easy because the thing is with swords, they're a whole new character, like the camera, because your arms are like a whole new character now because they act made in different ways, right? They're all over the damn place. Your arms are doing so much complex movements, especially with swords, twirling, keeping your arms locked together when blocking. Same with legs if you're kicking. You know, it's a whole new character when you add in a weapon. A weapon itself, it's a new character. And being able to execute it to this degree, it looks nice, is impressive, and it's awesome. So, yeah.
Also, this isn't really a critique about the animation, but I'm pretty sure that white line across the screen is an artifact from Source Filmmaker that I have not encountered in years.
Oh, yeah. You know, typical Source Filmmaker. I wouldn't know, so.
Speed line, come on.
Oh, yeah, speed line.
It's a single speed line.
Lines. It's a single speed line that's just sitting there. Yeah. But yeah, overall, man, I will hope you would enter in the next contest, and you probably have more time to work on something.
Your stuff is... It's good. I just, this was a rough one, and you didn't have the time to quite finish it the way you wanted it to.
Hold on. Let me look through the chat real quick.
Okay, let's have
Now
a
that I'm
look
done
at
eating.
the next one.
Yeah, I like the pacing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just cuts short. So
Yeah.
I want to see more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see more from him, so we totally want to see more from you, Caffeinator.
It's Ruben.
Hey, it's Ruben.
It's
Ruben
Ruben
does music.
Ruben Music Boy from Ruby.
Is it the Ruben guitar guy or the other Ruben? Spaced out Ruben.
Septic, what do I have to drink to make myself think that weapons are easy to animate? Although I say that after we'll talk about how I animated Ruby and Ruby afterwards, because I know it's going to be a long talk. Let's move on to the next entry.
Next entry, or honorable mention.
Yes, honorable mention 2.
Don't forget, there's 3.
Also, I'm terrified to be a judge on this thing, by the way.
Why?
So, I'm just like, I don't know.
I'm terrified too.
Yeah.
It's never easy. It's never easy.
Wait, what was the third honorable mention?
Maribel Studios!
Oh, okay, but that doesn't really count. That gets shown afterwards. Anyway, don't worry about it. We want critique. We want help. Everybody needs help. Think about the time that you showed your first animation to Monty, and Monty said, "Quit." Think about that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm watching the stream.
Okay, so this one is by Mar, who goes by River in the Discord server.
I am here. Let's watch.
I don't hear any video sound, by the way. Oh, right there it is.
I'll take point. Aided Arkansas, prepare for shield deployment in case.
Nebraska, I think you're overestimating what I can do with
No.
that thing.
I finally have you, freelancers.
Oh, great. They know who we are. Sorry, Neil. I'm taking the point.
What? No!
So I'd just like to point out, that was 1.5 days of animation.
Yeah, Mar's speed is incredible. He's able to just produce animations at intense speed that only I could hope to ever accomplish and dream of. You know? I know Cake was talking about how did he have so many voices to work with, but personally, I think it's just 2 voices going on here. So, there's him, Mar, playing the Gray Spartan, and I think he's also playing the, super evil badass Spartan. Am I right, Mar? Is that you playing both of those guys? And then maybe your friend playing the, Neil? Is he here in the chat? Mar, is that you playing the Gray Spartan and super evil comic book enemy Spartan? All caps.
And I know it was short, but Shane, you got any thoughts?
I saw this when the progress was happening, and that one shot with with the pilot, and there was like beeps everywhere. Like that got me. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mark.
there he is, yeah. Gray and Black Spartan. My friend Neil voices the Blue Spartan.
Oh, he voices both Spartans. Yeah, I figured it was him. Yeah, it's just 2 voices. You got great range as a voice actor, man. I might consider getting you on some voice. Yeah. So, and from what I've seen, I love his motion. He's always improving.
Also, I wonder if he actually used the, it looks like it, he used the infinite wall trick from the Forever Wall challenge.
Yeah, he did that. He used the infinite wall trick.
Yeah, it works nice.
It works really good. I like
really
the setup.
Impressive for me, given that this is Source Filmmaker.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, modifying models is not a thing you can do in Source Filmmaker.
Oh, it's only a Blender, like any other 3D program thing,
Yeah.
right? And yeah, Mar has like those comedic moments down packed, especially since in his last animation with Capture the Flag that he did.
Mm-hmm.
It was really funny. And then this one here, even though it's like brief, right, with the the guy in the ship with the buttons, it's great. I would love to have seen more of this. Mar, if you're here, man, I would like for you to finish this animation to the way you would want to see it. I want to see the whole thing done. So
Yeah,
that'd be really nice. Yeah, please.
The camera work is really nice too. It's like
Yes.
it's not too much. Like it's just not shaking everywhere. It just looks really good the way all the shots are set up.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest criticism
And the timing,
he got
yeah.
last time, was the clarity with the camera movements. It was a little jittery last time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I totally agree with Shane. The camera work being really awesome. It was easy to see what was happening. It's not, the Bourne Legacy. It's awesome.
I think the only thing... Hold on. Just waiting for it to come back up again. I don't know. It feels like there's something about the camera jitters that it's either only 2 frames, like up and then down, or it's 2 or 3 frames and they're just going up and down a little too fast. That the impact frames feel a little bit too much.
Yeah, I know in Blender you can like tone down the shakiness, but I don't know how you would do it in Source Filmmaker. I totally see like the little shakiness. It's just for those brief moments. I think what would help him
Let me just see.
would to add impact frame.
I'm gonna frame by frame. Oh, you mean like
Yeah.
the
So
impact pose?
yeah, an impact pose. Just like hold the pose for like another frame longer. There you go, frame by frame. Here we go. Just shake here. Yeah, right here,
Yeah.
an impact pose right here would definitely help read that motion better. Because I did not know that was like a. I like that little setup. It's a hook kick to where he steps on him, and yeah, that motion's great. Excuse me.
I think it is 2 or maybe at least 3 frames. On
Yeah. Yeah, oh man. I know doing 2 versus 2 or 1 versus 2 is not easy. Look at that.
Up, down, up. Yeah.
Let me look at the chat real quick. I'll keep the Discord here and then chat there.
Personally, I don't. The shake, the way it is now, doesn't bother me at all, because I like the timing
Mm-hmm.
of the
Yeah.
action. I don't know. I'm looking at the timing and the speed
Yes.
more than that, I guess. So it just doesn't stand out to me as like.
Yeah.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't ruin anything.
Like
Great.
Shane. So in his
I
last
think it's cool.
animations,
Mhm.
I know his speed was like one of his one of the critiques that we pointed out for him. It was a little too fast, but he's definitely improved with his speed. Like you said, it's readable, it's clear, it's there. And yeah, Mar, I know I had that same problem too, Mar, with like making things too fast.
Mhm.
I know that for when I was working on Ruby with Cake, he told me like, hey, Hydro, make sure to watch the speed, all right? And it's something you got to be really conscious about when animating, because you don't need to make things too quick, right? I mean, obviously there's speed, there's timing, but nothing like literally, right? Zip zap. No. You don't need that all the time. You want to keep the motions clear to read, good timing, good pacing, and yeah, his speed's definitely improved, and it's awesome. I hope to see more from you, and I hope that you have more time to submit in the next challenge. So yeah, more animation.
Alright.
Always nice.
More. Let's see a full episode. Come on. I mean, that's a lot, but
Full episode.
Are we gonna watch?
Oh my God.
Mirror?
That's the next contest entry. Make an entire episode of something in 2
Yes.
weeks.
Oh gosh. So
Oh,
are we
man,
gonna watch
series.
Mirabos after, or
Yes,
like after everything?
Mirabo is doing after everything.
Okay, we should probably tag him somewhere so that he shows up.
Murkhouse. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we are going to do the first of the top 11 3v3 by Captain Codpiece.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna loop it. And I don't hear any sound. But never mind, I do hear sound. They'll be wanting it back. Better often before they find us. Too late. This is fun. I like the subtitle text. It's great. I know.
This one was great. This one had one of my favorite shots, which was this with the really solid
Knee?
tag in.
Oh yeah, right here. It's where is it? Is that it?
Yeah.
Right there? Yeah.
The
So
nut
like
blaster.
The leg up, not coming back down. Bang!
right in the round tables, right? Dang. Got him. Yeah, I like the impact frames here. It's very anime and I love it.
Also,
So-
this move was really good. The
yeah, and then the knee, it's selling those impact frames. Knowing when to add that
this
shake
is
to the impact.
super well timed.
Oh, I know there was a punch at the beginning. Can we go back to it a little bit?
Yeah.
To the beginning? Yeah, that one punch was just awesome. It's like these shots right here, the kunai going right in front. That's awesome. Ah! And then
Is that
around
Professor Gordon? Or wait.
yeah, I think it's Gordon. Yeah, that's cool. And that elbow or punch, that is awesome.
Yeah.
He just knocks you clean out the fight. So, and then the knee's great. I love the knee. And yeah, I agree with Kate. That's a solid tag in where he's about to finish it off with the combo, and then the teammate steps in to block and right in the bam the crotch. So yeah, first thoughts on this: amazing choreography and ideas behind it. Solid tag team openings and tag ins. I love your camera work. The impact frames, the shakes are awesome. Like these angles right here, like that. Having a guy enter, then the solid hits, you feel the weight. It's great. So yeah, those are my opening thoughts on this. What about you guys? What do you guys think?
Shane.
Yes, agreed.
Agreed.
Yeah, I like the camera too, and this
yeah.
the action, good timing.
Yeah.
The ending made me a little. I
Yeah.
was wondering, like, did she die or did somebody step in?
Yeah.
And
the
there's
ending
something-
the
Like,
ending was
was
a tad
it almost seemed like
confusing.
a mystery? But
Yeah.
I have a feeling that it just kind of feels like, I think we've all been making good use of the freeze frame and fade out. Because it's when you don't have another
Yeah.
way to end the entry, that's a good way to end it.
Hopefully, one of these days, somebody will have a proper ending going. So
it's very Sega.
Yeah.
it's very sick. Or like in the '80s, where they would end on a freeze frame and then fade out in '80s movies, something like that. So yeah, overall, just solid entry. It was very enjoyable. Any critiques, guys? Do you guys think at all?
I mean, it's Source Filmmaker, so the visual style is kind of hard to improve. You very barely have a choice about it, but it's very good.
I can't find any critiques. So, yeah, man, just keep improving,
I
keep
think
making animations.
It's mostly the ending.
Yeah, it's
a
just the ending.
Weird.
I would say, like, just a minimal thing is a couple of the shots where the animation just stopped
Mm-hmm.
and became
Yeah.
like dead still. Like,
Yeah.
even if there's like just a tiny bit of movement, just something very subtle to keep it feeling alive, I
Yeah.
think would help.
Yeah. Right here, where you see how he lands right there. Right, that's a good example where he kind of just freezes right there. You see it, right there. Kind of just like pops into place. Yeah, that.
There's another
Happens again
part.
here in not now, but. Oh, can we go back for a second to that combo, just a little bit? So.
Oh, this
So,
one?
so if you look, yeah, for a frame, you can see the guy over there standing still. I would try to hide him better so that you don't see him, but it's fine. I know, That's-
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah. That's a nitpick. Hide him at the frame, but nice tag in, good.
He's waiting there for his cue. Yeah.
Yeah. Just make sure to hide him properly. It's, and then the Shane was talking about the freeze frame or not the poses kind of just stop. It's not here. Oh, yeah, right there. You see
Yeah.
it? He saw it again.
There was a second there.
Right there. Yeah, there you go. Add more secondary motion, man. It's my bane too. Don't worry about it. It's my Achilles heel. Right here too. Yeah, secondary motion. Follow through.
Yeah, follow through.
And
You can get away with it a little bit too if it's on
Yeah.
an impact.
Mhm.
If the like a lot of times if I ever do freeze the animation a little, well, I guess I always keep it moving a tiny bit, but I'll have the camera shake still going so it doesn't.
Mhm.
It's just not as noticeable.
okay.
But it's kind of like you pick and choose where to do that.
It was this part that kind of bugged me.
Yeah. I would say just exaggerate the pose a little bit more. Maybe reference yourself making that same motion that you had in mind. Maybe bring us back a little bit more. Bring the arms up higher. Sell that. motion, right? Or can we look at that again entirely? It could just be the way he spins. Hold on, what? So from the very beginning, Yeah, okay. So that spin is totally justifiable. Just
Wait,
gotta
is that-
exaggerate the pose.
Is that Dark Souls?
I think so. Yeah.
When it was in motion, I thought it was Yoshimitsu for some reason. Like I just didn't get a good look.
And nice dodge. Just, whew, that's cool. And can we? Yeah.
I don't know.
and-
Maybe it's not too big of a deal, but it bugged me a little bit that there wasn't any camera movement for this shot.
Yeah, it's stationary. It doesn't have to be too much. It's just a little bit of a bring it up high a little bit, follow the attacks, but not too crazy, right? We don't want Jason Bourne, right?
Yeah.
And then right here, the pose stops right there. Shane was talking about it, and yeah. So
But
I don't know what's going on here. Is she kind of like pulling her punches or something? But it's kind of hard to tell what's going on, right? So I feel like she should be whamming on him, but yeah, maybe just like I don't know.
well, I mean, she's not actually hitting him; she's stopping.
Yeah, she kind of like stops, right?
Because I assume it's because of the gunshots.
Yeah,
She goes, wait a second.
yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I figured. So hold on. This is whose entry is this again?
This is Captain Codpiece.
Okay, Codpiece. Is Codpiece here in the chat? Is he watching? Let me see, Codpiece. No, it's just Ruben. No. Nope, Codpiece is not here. Oh.
Alright.
Okay,
You
and
guys got anything else you want to say?
nah, that's for me, Hydro. Any,
Oh, you know what? I'm being asked questions on the chat, and I'm responding and typing instead of just saying it.
so we just what happened? Where's Shane's graphic? Oh, we couldn't find it in time. Yeah. So,
I got the mic right in front of my face, and I'm sitting here typing.
So yeah, overall, just solid entry. I would like to keep seeing more from Codpiece, right? So just keep making stuff, man. Like your animations are fun to watch. All right. Hey,
I want to see more.
character.
Have more.
Yeah, we all want to see more. Show us more,
Visual artist.
This makes me want to animate more too. So
right?
cool.
Right? After we're done here, I'm gonna go ahead and
have to-
animate.
Yeah, I just have to practice more. We'll talk about that more afterwards. I like talking to animators. It's fun. Nobody,
All right.
no one in real life understands me.
What do you mean? I was just there briefly.
Okay, but that was weird to have you there in real life and be like, do I have to explain what keyframes are to this person? No, wait a second. It's Hydro. I don't have to explain anything.
It's Hydro. Wait, he knows what the keyframe is. So, a keyframe, is it a key in frame? What do you mean?
Key in frame.
Yeah. So this animation is interesting.
Yes. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, just play it. Let it roll.
All right,
Okay.
so
There. So, you want me to kick it off, or you want to kick it off?
I'll go ahead and start. So first off,
Sure.
really great setting, really cool characters. I'm not really, I don't know whether or not the characters or the setting is original or not, but it looks really cool and the effects are really cool.
Yes.
I like the dude with the horse head. The first thing that stood out to me was that the camera is everywhere.
Yeah.
And if it would be more forgivable, the camera work would be more forgivable but the really big issue is that I couldn't tell who was on whose team. We got this establishing shot of the yellow, red, and blue guy, but we never got a similar establishing shot for the other team. This was the first shot we got for them, and it kind of blew by.
So
and then the fighting started.
You got really cool abilities and ideas here. I might actually just steal them. JK. I mean, so the effects are awesome. I love effects, right? They're great. But I agree with Cake. It's a little hard to follow what's going on because the camera's a little all over the place. So you got just great motion. I feel like you're very self-aware that your motion might be bad. You're self-conscious about it, and you're trying to hide it behind the camera shake. But honestly, your motion's great, dude.
Yeah, it's not bad.
There's no need to try to hide it behind god awful camera shake. These are not real people. These are toys, basically. We're animating with toys in a 3D program. You don't need to hide the god awful choreography. Well, you don't have god awful choreography. It's not like in Hollywood where you're trying to have Robert De Niro in an action scene, and you gotta hide, the fact that he's a 70-year-old man behind crazy freaking camera shake, right? You don't need to do that in animation. You can keep these things clear, concise. Jackie Chan on a tripod. I want to see more from you. I want to see what an animation for you will look like if you improve those camera touches. You got great effects, dude. Great ideas, and this was cool to watch. Just the camera.
Yeah. It's pretty cool considering that the game it originated in is 2D.
Oh, so this is from
pixels and stuff. So actually that game I want to check it out because it looks fun. But
what is the
game?
It's like
I just sent a DM to you with the Wizard of Legend. So I guess it's like multiplayer wizards and stuff like that. So
oh my god,
that's pretty cool to see a 3D reimagination of it.
This is holy crap. Hold on.
So wait, who did this one? This was by Asian guy. So Asian guy.
My god, this is cool.
Did you get the models from somewhere? Oh, the models are by you. Wow.
Holy moly macaroni! To pull back a little bit. Okay, this is awesome. He made this originally.
Dang, dude.
This is based. I want to. Can you share them with me?
Can I take them? Can I have them?
Yeah.
Basically.
Are they mine now, please?
Can I have Hab's model?
No, but that's really cool.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool shots in here too. I don't know why, that one shot where the water beam happens.
Yeah.
I like this. Yeah, this water effect. It just all looks really fun.
That tag team right that there's cool.
Yeah.
Running on the water. There's some cool ideas in there.
I like the purple character with the shadow abilities. Where he separates into, shadow clones. That's cool. This was funny, though. I like this.
But yeah, I do lose track of who's on whose team. I totally forget that it's 3B, 3B.
Yeah, it almost feels like a free-for-all, right? Do you guys agree? It feels like a free-for-all almost?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's still fun.
It's still fun to watch. I love this entry. It was great. I want to see more from you. I want to see more from everybody. Make more.
Awesome.
Don't get discouraged. All right. Yeah, man. Anything else to say, guys, on the animation? Even though we mostly critique the camera work. Anything at all? You guys want to say last before we move on, or?
Well, I thought it was pretty solid.
Yeah. I can't think of anything. Just don't be so self-conscious of your motion, man. It's there. So.
What about you, Shane?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that stood out to me is, as far as critiques or whatever, is just the running in place part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was on purpose or not. So
this one.
No, right here. Watch. That part.
Oh, that part.
Yeah.
But it's not terrible. It's just there's so much going on. It's just it's all kind of fun. So. But yeah.
Jared's calling you out in the chat.
Yeah, he sees models yoink. That's basically me. I'm always like model scouting on CG Trader or DeviantArt, and I'm just yoinking them for later. I just did that like not too long ago. I yoinked a model from Genshin Impact. So
Alright, so our next entry, it is by Jump,
jump button.
the Jump Button, who is a fellow member of Project Rose. Yeah, alright, ready?
Yes. Hold on. I'm ready.
Is my Discord stream still running?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
The Blue Man Group strikes again.
If the mere use of the power run was a reason to make you win, then you would win.
Yeah, I can't help but feel like this is like some low key, vent animation of the Blue Man Group for having their prices so high at Orlando. I want to watch their shows, but they're so expensive. Why?
Anyway, so it's worth mentioning that we have 2 entries from people who were animating for our Ruby fan animation and also did an entry.
Yes. Technically jumped in anime, but he was like bogged.
Yeah,
with,
but he
like,
was still working real hard.
Yeah, he was like, okay, rig, okay, got it. Models, okay, got it. Gotta fix Porter, okay, got it. You need me to rig? All right. Anything else? No, I got some free time.
Also-
Okay, time to end.
Also,
Yeah.
Shane, you will have noticed that he did not modify the power run at all and has included the floppy feet. Even if I didn't include the floppy feet.
I have a confession to make.
Yeah.
I did not use the power run at all in
Well,
Ruby.
you could just
I-
tell me you don't want to animate for me anymore.
Okay.
All right. Well, sorry, Hyder, you're fired. So.
There they are. Check out that floppy feet.
There's a floppy feet.
Perfect. That's like past Michael Jackson toes. Like,
I like the kicks and the impacts in this one, and the little nods are cool. I love it. Yeah, that sweep, the kick, and he did this in like what, maybe 3 hours? Is that right, Jump? Are you still here?
What?
I think.
What?
You felt like he might have done this in like, hold on, Jump.
it's gonna be terrible if he spent a lot more time on it, and you're like, it looks like you only spent a few minutes.
Yeah, this absolutely looks like he got it done in like an evening right after lunch.
Yeah, at work while animating at work. Thanks, Jump Boss.
Crushed it out last day. Oh my gosh.
No, I don't think I could do that in 3 hours. I'd be like, oh.
Jeez.
It had to have been
3
short.
months.
3 months.
months.
3 hours only. I can't get anything done in 3 hours. It was last day after work. So yeah, basically
Yeah,
like a short amount of time. Yeah, man, this is everyone's
Yeah,
speed.
even a couple days, I'd be like, tough to
Everyone's
make that
speed is
much.
improving. And you're using the Crisis Core models, yeah.
Don't-
I have been using them recently,
don't worry, Jump. I'll get the OptiTrack. Get it for the office. You can use it
The
whenever
office.
you want.
Yeah.
We'll all be able to make entries in 3 hours.
Everyone just does
Right after
choreography.
Shane teaches us how to use Poser.
No, I got it.
That's when we tell you why you're really here, Shane.
Gosh.
Okay.
I don't know. I think you guys have made my like run back to Blender. Like,
Oh no!
I love Blender. Can I stay on Blender?
We're
Do I-
unlearning you.
It's gonna be like Corridor. We all have to use Cinema 4D, or in this case, Poser. Everyone uses Poser. Nothing else.
Oh.
It's not the industry standard.
We use
No.
the
Yeah, it's-
opposite of the industry standard.
A 3D program that's like dated. No. Look,
yeah.
Okay, so
Yes, about Jump Sentry.
yes. So I know he did this in like a short amount of time, but it's impressive what he was able to get done.
Yeah,
in a short amount of time.
impressive for the amount of time that he was given. Points for the power run. Points for the creativity on how to put 6 characters in your animation and not have to really modify them all that much.
Yeah, like, and the camera works great. The shots, the way they're framed up, it's not all over the damn place, right? It's like it's there, clear, concise, easy to see. You got that kick was awesome. It's a nice kick. Anything to say, guys, or anything? Critiques so far? A big stand out?
It kind of looks like IK is on the whole time, but I'm not sure.
Jump. Did you animate
some shots.
exclusively with IK?
No, you're right. No, hold on.
But
Yeah. There.
Right there. Jump! You animate with IK hands when there's no swords involved? You fool!
jeez. I mean, some people do it and make it look fine too. So like,
I know. AK does it. He does all IK. IK. He does IK everything. So I think when he was animating for Ruby, he was doing all IK on Blake and.
We're gonna have
he's
to have
weird.
a talk with him about that.
He's weird. He uses IK everything. I don't know how he does.
We're gonna have to have a talk about him. About that with him to get the heat off of me for animating Ruby all FK.
Well, you animated all of Ruby FK?
Okay,
that's insane though.
It wasn't all FK. It was FK
second,
arms, IK feet.
Yeah, I think Dylan does that too.
I'm back. What, Dylan animated IK?
Well, like for the feet at least.
Yeah.
Which is like for me, I'm just like I'd rather switch to IK FK for all the limbs. Like if they leave the ground.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
but I've seen him like leave IK on. He just grabs all the parts and rotates it and stuff like that.
Listen, I just need to get really quick at doing the IK-FK switching, and then I'll be fine. But at that point, when I was doing Ruby, I was like, I can't do it. I have no time. Yeah. I can't learn something right now. I don't have the time.
No, dude, it really doesn't matter in the end. Like, as long as the results are looking how you want them to look, who cares? Yeah.
But there are some cases definitely where you're using IK and it's just more trouble, and it's definitely going to take you longer to get the right effect.
From my experience, I found that when you're animating weapons, like two-handed weapons, for example, like maybe a sword or let's say Ruby's scythe, that's when I exclusively use IK, and then I switch between FK and IK. So that way, when I'm moving the torso, the IK arms are being left behind, so it's mostly just FK. So that way, there's not much.
Candy, please don't do FK. Don't do FK legs when you animate.
No.
Don't
do
FK legs when you're on the ground. No FK.
IK legs.
I mean, you could. It's just gonna take a lot longer to animate.
I know.
That's what I used to do. That's what Hydra used to do.
Yeah, Hydra used to do that. I was like, wow, dude, don't.
Trust me.
Candy, don't worry about it. You'll learn. Trust me. You'll figure it out. Yes. There you go. You got it. Jump's got it.
Excuse me. And when typically guys, when you're animating swords, you notice that when you're posing your arms with swords, especially if they're like two-handed. It's like two-handed swords, not one-handed. Because I know if you're doing one-handed, you can get away with FK because it's just one hand. It's like a punch, right? So you can just do FK exclusively. But when there's two hands involved, having to pose two hands at the same time with FK and being near wasting time takes too much time for me personally. So I exclusively use IK, and I have both hands selected. That way, I'm able to move the hands around easier. And then I'll do the FK switches back and forth. But that's just me. But I know Shane was mentioning that when the feet leave the ground, you switch to FK. That way it's easier you don't have to be sitting there painstakingly rotating the poles for the legs while you're rotating the characters.
Also, if you animate in linear like an insane person, me.
Oh my god, AK?
No, I mean me.
Oh, really? You?
Yeah, I love
Okay.
animating in linear.
Oh, I do linear when I do slow mo. So and running.
No, but if you do like a curvy motion, an arcing motion in linear, it'll go straight from one position to the next, and that's super obvious with the IK.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Because normally I pose it with the IK and then I have the FK match it, and then I swap it. That's usually how I work. I
Septic
work
out here putting in the good word for linear.
Linear. I only use linear when I'm doing slow motion, or
K&D, I hope you're telling us right now that you animate every single frame of a 30 frame per second animation.
Oh, what is he animating? A Disney film, a Renaissance Disney movie? Every frame's drawn. Oh my gosh, it's maddening. Well, okay, so jumps, critiques for me. I mean, I know this is done like in a day, but basically, push those poses. That's it. That's basically it. Your animation's great, man. I love your animations, honestly. They're just amazing.
Jump, you are not having a conversation with me about linear interpolation. I am sticking with that. That is the hill I will die on.
Linear interpolation.
That's the hill I will die on. Okay, well, it's next entry.
I will die on that hill that looks conveniently like a linear graph. Okay, this one is
from
3v3 sparring from Proxy.
It's is sound playing? Is there any sound? Play
Ready?
it. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm here.
Do this.
Oh my god. Okay. Would you mind if I start us off here?
Yeah,
or
go
you
ahead.
want to go ahead? Okay, so first thing I've noticed from Proxy, I feel like at the tail end of this, he ran out of time and just had to post quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys agree. But from the beginning, the choreography was awesome.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at that kick.
I love
Ugh,
this
look at
like synchronized like cartwheel that they
Biceps?
do.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. There.
Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, that's awesome, right? I'm definitely going to yank that. Anyways, but, like, a great choreography here. The tag team element is there, though I could definitely see at the tail end of this, you probably ran out of time, and you just had to, like, need to pose to submit something. But overall, man, I want to see more from you. More. Look at that. You got cool motion. Look at that. Look at those kicks. Great.
Yeah, that was really good. Also, points for the infinitely flipping anime falling thing.
Yeah. With the camera angle. That's great.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm
man.
pretty sure
Definitely.
there's a Naruto fight that everyone keeps showing me that has that in it.
Yeah, it's the Kakashi versus Obito. There's a scene where the infinite falling's there. Basically, the character's rolling around, and then you got like a camera jawing and tracking him as he falls. That I did it actually in one of my animations. I tried replicating it. It's not easy. You might need to animate on a path if you're doing it in a Blender. So, but yeah, points for that, man. And one thing I would definitely tell you to add in next time is impact frames. Like for these kicks, maybe add like one
check
extra
that
frame.
out.
Yeah.
Any thoughts so far, Shane? Oh, hey.
Yeah, I really like the choreography on this one and the camera work. There's just some really cool angles, like that
Yeah.
the fall down shot where she gets
Yeah.
back up. It'd be cool to see, like, I mean, if there was more time, like to add some effects to it, like particles and stuff flying up. I don't know. I really like the stylization and the. I like it.
Yeah.
There's a few parts too on this where like all the motion just kind of comes to a halt,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's.
and like
I think it's here.
I think that slightly takes away from it.
There.
So I
See?
would just try to like
Right
avoid.
there. Yeah, there's no follow through on that pose, right? She kind of just holds that pose for a bit and then gets hit, right? If there's like some little bit of follow through there, it would sell that motion better. Like as she's punching, maybe since she misses, she whiffs, she throws her momentum just forward a little bit, right? Or the punch comes across her body just a little bit. But these kicks right here are great. I know there's another moment where the motion comes to a halt, like Shane was mentioning. It's not here. It's near the tail end of it. Yeah, that cartwheel, synchronized cartwheel slice is awesome.
Oh,
Those are cool shots.
yeah.
Right
This
here,
part-
that's
this
the motion
part.
response. Yeah,
Where nothing is moving.
yeah. This can totally work, but you need to animate it, or not animate the camera differently. Kind of like they come in quick, impact, effects.
The way
Camera
that,
goes out.
The way that I saw it was that if you want to do stillness in frame, you either have to have something like you have the grass moving from the wind or something, you have the character slightly moving, or you have the camera slightly moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Or even cloth sim if that was
Yeah.
possible.
Just something, because total stillness just looks like you froze the video.
Yeah. And
There was something moving.
Oh, was it the wings?
So I guess it's not total still, but
Yeah.
but still.
it's not
Yeah.
total still.
Also, I'm pretty sure this was just animated by like grabbing the head rotation and then hitting play and letting it auto keyframe.
Yeah, that last part was funny. It's so creepy. It's so funny. Hold on, is he in the chat? Proxy, is he here? Hey, Proxy. Did you animate this in Blender, or is it an SFM animation?
Oh, did I get that right, Proxy? Yeah.
Oh,
Blender?
Blender?
I got it right with the auto keyframing.
Oh, sweet. Oh, he used auto keyframing. Yeah, I don't use auto keyframing. I'm sorry, guys.
Well,
I know
I
I'm
mean,
weird.
specifically hitting play and like puppeteering your rig while the playhead is going.
Oh, that's what you
Yeah.
You can do that?
No,
Oh.
I'm not dissing him for using auto keyframe. That's what I do.
That's your secret?
Yeah.
Ruben is like, oh, he animated this in iTunes.
No, yeah, I've been using mocap my entire career, but the difference is that I learned how to make myself move like a bad animation.
Yeah, like you don't move your torso. You
Yeah.
kind of just. Yeah, it's kind of hard not to like not do that because your body's always moving. Well, yeah, basically, add secondary emotions, man. I want to see more from you. Honestly, this is great. Impact frames, hold not everywhere, but on some places, like with those kicks, right? To really sell those silhouettes.
No, yeah, but I
most.
actually noticed. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to it. There were impact holds.
Oh.
Hold on.
Mm,
There.
yeah, right here, a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Nice. Yeah, the kick
I
pose.
was looking
is
at the
awesome.
wrong screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have the YouTube stream up and our stream, so it's like
Well, this
a
kick
bit
right
behind.
here. It's great.
But yeah,
is
I know
awesome.
that going frame by frame in a 30 frames per second animation on YouTube is for some reason like 2 or 3 frames behind how it normally would be in Blender or even
really?
Source Filmmaker. So I think that's probably closer to one or two, maybe just 1 frame hold,
Oh, okay.
and then it continues.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's good. It reads really
Okay.
well.
I love that hook kick. I love hook kicks. Hook kicks are just. Ugh. I'm the kick man. I love kicks. It's just me. Yeah, when I see a good kick animated, I just go, nice. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Moving on
The first.
to
It'd be,
Candy.
one last note too is like it'd be cool to see that one with sound effects as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
But like,
yeah.
Your,
I wanna see sound
your
effects.
comment about the special effects, and if it had sound design, that would bring it up. That would bring it up a lot.
Do we have? Okay. So the next one is from
Candy.
K&D Studios.
Candy Studios.
You should rename yourself to Candy Studios.
Candy Studios.
All right, so let's go ahead and play this son of a gun. I'm ready. Everyone else ready? All right.
You're under fire.
Help.
This is ridiculous.
Oh no! And yeah.
That's it.
So, Cake, Shane, you guys want to lead us off here?
Yeah.
Ooh, good.
So
go ahead.
you go ahead. I was gonna let you go first.
I was just gonna comment on the Pilk thing and how I
Oh wait,
been
where
reading
was
it as-
it? Oh,
I was
there
reading
is.
it as
okay.
but like
It's there.
that one sweep kick, did it? I'm not sure if it made contact. It almost looked like it didn't make contact,
Was it at
but
the
implied
beginning?
it did. When that is that Tifa? That's Tifa, right?
Mhm. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Tifa
Yeah, like,
clap.
there's like one sweep kick that. Where is it?
It's not here. It might be later on. Is it?
That one.
Right
Oh, is
there.
it
Was that a sweep kick?
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay.
It was just a little fast. This
Oh,
is,
okay,
This is
okay.
another problem with IK, is that you have to place your keyframes wisely. Otherwise, you get a problem like this where it's there for a second and then it's over there, and it doesn't
Yeah.
really look like it went around in a circle. It just went from out to in.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
It is very dark down there too.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's another problem with Source Filmmaker. Either this scene was entirely unlit by choice, because you can disable all the lighting in Source Filmmaker, or the map that Candy was using is like imported from Gary's mod and therefore didn't support Source Filmmaker's lighting setup, and so it just would be impossible to have lights. Did any of you guys recognize the reference in here?
For
The reference
The
for
fight-
this?
the Pilk?
No, for this move.
Oh, this is the in reference to
I think this is a reference to
what's her name? Texas versus the Three Stooges, those guys in that one animation
yeah.
by
I
that
think
one
that's
guy,
it.
Monty O.
If he's in here, he could confirm it for us.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Turned
in
off
reference
the
to that
lights
fight.
because of the fact that Tifa looked like nightmare fuel. Okay, understandable.
Oh, Pepsi milk. Yeah, that's in reference to Texas versus York, Wyoming, and Maine.
Yes.
With that that back sweep, and then the backflip kick
Yeah.
right here, walk back or the kick. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah, you
half
gotta-
the fun of these contests is seeing
The references.
is recognizing the references.
Yeah, man. Yeah, totally.
Yes.
Okay. From what I've seen, he's definitely improving with his poses. You know, and for that kick, I would say for the sweep kick, yeah, just reference it. You know, maybe get Texas a little bit lower, right? You know, with her body, stick the leg out a little bit more, so that way it reads as it's going across. I mean, you could definitely do it with IK, but you gotta be careful where you're placing the keyframes, like with kick saying, and how the characters land. Let me see. Let me look at more. His camera motion is getting better. You know, it's
Yeah.
not too shaky like last time.
Yes.
Like it's all in place. So,
but actually, I hate to say it, but my biggest problem with this entry is with the camera work.
oh yeah. In what parts? Let me
It's-
see. Show it to me.
Yeah, there are a few like wobbly.
Yeah.
It just
Yaws.
it just goes a little
Right here, maybe a little bit, and then
like the important thing for me is that the momentum carries from shot to shot. I literally just mean the rotational direction of the camera continuing
It does a little
from cut to cut.
okay, right here. I
But
see it
this,
right here.
A yaw.
this
Is it-
this was a a yaw.
And they call it yaw in Poser. I don't know about anywhere else in the world.
No, I mean I call it yaw because I like to play flight simulators. But it was this shot. She's mostly out of frame, and then this.
yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. I totally see that.
And then we kind of really have to work hard to find Cloud in all of
Yeah.
this same colored stuff.
Hmm. And then yeah, right here with the way it's focused on the legs, I don't think that's great frame composition. Can we go back to it?
This one?
Go back to it a little bit. No. Wait. When main shows up,
Oh,
right here.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So, the shots of the legs are fine. That's good. I like that. That's great shot composition with Cloud revealing the sword.
I don't like to push the 180-degree rule,
Yeah.
but he is walking in the same direction as Cloud is looking.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Totally true. Okay, right here. This is hard
Oh
to
yeah,
read.
yeah.
Continuity.
It didn't do a super good job of tracking the legs.
Because you see how Main is going the same direction as Cloud's looking in the next shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the 180 thing. And the frame composition here.
And then it
yeah,
flips.
you could have had the camera follow Main as he was revealing it, or have the camera at his waist level, or frame it up beforehand so that way you get the brute shot and part of Main's body in frame. I get what you were going for, but it was hard to read and the camera was moving in that part. So, yeah.
The 2-3 kicks from Carolina from Dead Fantasy 3.
Oh.
3 kicks?
That kick right there that Carolina did on, I think it was Tifa? Texas? I don't remember. No, yeah, it was Tifa.
This one?
Yeah, I think it might be
I
that.
don't think so.
Yeah, like this is oh yeah, you want to add some follow through there on that kick. And you're definitely getting better with your poses, man.
Yeah.
Like don't be so self-conscious like I said earlier about you having bad motion, because the camera work, if it's bad, it's going to make your motion or everything look else bad.
Yeah.
Everything else bad.
The truest thing that I've ever heard is that bad animation can be saved by good camera movement, but it's also possible to ruin your animation with bad camera movement.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, your motion's there, dude. It's there. You're improving so much. I love it. I want to see more from you. Show me more. The camera work. It's almost there. Keep it clear. Keep it concise.
Any final thoughts?
Keep your camera work.
I kind of
Yeah.
go. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Okay. Real quick. So I'll just say it. So keep your camera work clear, concise. Follow the action. Remember the 180 rule. Keep that in mind. I heard the best way to break the 180 rule is with inserts. I know that Shane was talking about that.
Yeah.
So inserts to break the 180 rule. And yeah, that's it. Go ahead, Shane.
Pretty much all the same thing. Like just work on not letting the camera wander like left and right. Like try to make all the camera motion intentional, I guess. If that makes sense.
Like,
yeah,
and then
it does.
yeah.
and yeah, the 180 rule, totally agree about that. Like not necessarily a rule, but like in just make sure all the things are moving the same direction that
Yeah, it makes sense.
they should. Like
thing
a
is-
couple of the running shots, even if you did like a just flip left to right, like it probably would work a lot better.
Yeah.
And then some of the things like the sweep kick, I don't know that IK necessarily matters so much, but as long as like the motion has like it looks like it has momentum and like getting that arc
Mm-hmm.
sort of motion, I think would help a bit.
Yeah. Like, I
Yeah,
agree.
it-
With
yeah,
the arcs that way
was
readable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah. Yeah, man. You know, the camera work needs to complement the choreography and the action. That's basically it.
The rule that I've always been going by, or not always, but that I go by now, is I try to make as many frames of my animation poster worthy, or like wallpaper worthy.
Yeah, yeah. Like a comic book almost. So you can pause in any frame, and then
Yeah.
it look cool to keep as, you know, wallpaper.
Yeah.
So, man. His poses are improving a lot. I'm loving his poses. You know, keep animating, dude. And reference definitely helps. Trust me, I am the
Yes.
reference man.
I am the reference man. I come to you at night and I give you reference.
I'll give you references, anything you need. All right, so not AK motions and Hydro Homie and Cake. Let's move on to the next contest entry.
This
Which
is,
is-
yeah, it's Cake Hydro and not AK motions.
Not AK motions. And so yeah,
Wow. Okay, everyone's talking about Squid Game in the chat now.
yeah. Septic. He started with Squid Game.
It's everywhere. Okay.
I still haven't seen that.
I also.
You should
haven't
watch it. It's
seen
really good. You guys should watch it. It's really good. And after you watch it, watch Alice in Borderlands. Literally the same thing, but
Oh.
it was adapted from a manga.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll be too busy watching romantic anime.
And and Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Mira's here. We don't have to ping her now.
Mira, oh, we're gonna watch your we're gonna watch your submission later. I promise. I know I still owe my soda to him. I'm sorry.
All right. Okay. This one is by Croatian Lizard,
Yes, he's also part of Project Rose.
also a member of Project Rose, who also did this apparently between Ruby and this.
This guy's great.
I started watching Horimiya. Septic, I'm sorry I didn't like it. It was boring. Why are you both telling me to watch Horimiya? We're moving past this. We're watching Croatian Century. Ready?
I'm ready.
Do I look like your power?
We're staying done. Oh, that's cool. Oh man, I knew he wanted to do more, but
It was awesome.
I love his effects.
Yeah.
Your effects are great, Croatian. Like, they're so good.
This time, Shane starts it off.
Yeah,
Go for
those are original characters too, right? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
those are
Yeah, I like-
original,
I like seeing people make original characters.
man.
So there's some I'm kind of spacing out as I watch it again. So there's some pretty cool moves in there. Like
Yeah.
I liked
Like
right here.
the ring out, like a
Yeah.
Super Smash Brothers character.
Yeah, like ring out and then ring back in, where
Yeah,
the red
yeah.
character he kicks off of him to get back on, which is awesome. And then I like how he warped the footage, or was it the mesh? And okay, can you go back a little bit? When they're loading up their final attack on Team Rui, right?
The
So let me see. It's right here. So Croatia, did you warp the footage, or did you warp the meshes to get this type of angle here? Because I like the build up here. It's awesome. And you gotta show me that Rasengan effect, all right? Please, thank you.
Just collecting everyone's effects and models.
Yeah, I'm trying to build a big stock.
Man, Hydra is such the opposite of me. I like to make everything myself, which is terrible because it means everything takes forever to make.
No, I'm collecting grab because I know I can't do it to save my life, you know. So I suck at it. So just give to me.
Okay, wow. So we actually did it in the Blender edit sequencer.
Oh, you warped the footage?
You did it in the video editor. Nice.
Nice. That's great. That's great. So yeah, Croatian, you gotta give me the Rasengan effect, please. Give me the Rasengan effect. Yeah.
I feel bad because we didn't give Croatian any combat shots. So
yeah, I know he wanted to animate something.
This is what he had to do to get it out of his system.
Yeah.
But it's great.
It's great. It's great. I love it. I like the original characters that he made. I like some of the poses. This one pose where the red characters loading up an attack, right? I love that cool angle. And right here, just the build-ups for the effects are awesome. He's got that anime vibe. It's great. And I just love his voice. Yeah.
From Sonic 2.
Like I need your power.
Then he gets shot in the face and just like whatever.
Oh yeah, Sonic 2.
Yeah, there's no better sign. There's no better sign of
Oh
good
my
animation.
god! I just realized it.
What?
I just realized the reference from Sonic.
Wow,
So,
really?
I realized the meaning behind, like the intention behind it, because like the inside joke we have going on in the server with Sonic and the Velociraptor. So that's like a little nod off. Oh, that is so good. I love that. Oh man, that is cool. Yeah, Croatian like double points for that, for including the Sonic reference into the animation. That's great. Okay, and so anything to say?
I have one critique.
So tell me.
I think now that his animation has improved, I think that what needs to improve now is framing, just the general cinematography in it, because there are some this is a really cool shot. This was the best shot in the whole animation.
Yeah. Yeah.
But just during the combat, sort of trying to do more with it than just be a level wide.
Yeah, I agree. I see it. So yeah, there's a lot of wides going on. Especially if we go back a little bit, where he kind of like jumps on, or like when he gets pushed across. Right here, it's a lot of wides. It's kind of hard to focus on because you can see, red character and Ruby fighting at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So like, who should I be looking
it
at?
works.
It works. You gotta frame it up better.
There's room for creativity, I guess.
Yeah. Because
cream.
Yeah, you can have both of them fighting in the same frame. You just gotta frame them up better, so that way we can see them both, doing their action. Because if you show partly Yang and your yellow character, and then you see those characters in the back, so it's kind of hard to like, okay, where should I be looking? Where should I be looking, right?
Cool effect.
Yeah, that's a cool effect. I love that. I love his effects. They're awesome. And oh my god, give me that
for that shot. Like when it goes to split screen, like I would almost suggest trying not to squish it, but just play around with.
No, yeah, I'm sure that
the
squishing was a result of having to use Blender's video editor. Yes, Jump, I am dissing you in your opinions.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure that there is a way to crop it. I've never tried to do that.
Yeah, I have no idea how to do that in Blender. Like,
Except Mar just
because
donated
it'd be more like a
$5.
post-work thing. Like,
Wait, Mar. Okay, so Mar says, Septic says, spare me your wrath, Cake Senpai, ooh woo. To us in the server call, even with the emojis somehow, verbally. No idea how, but he did. We haven't even watched Septics yet.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Septic. Is everyone watching the stream in the
All right,
server?
are there any other thoughts about Croatian's entry?
I know that he. Oh, anything to say, Shane? Go for it.
I was just gonna ask the shot where he goes out of ring and back in. Was that a reference to the Mercury Yang fight at all?
Ooh.
Maybe not. It's because like when I animated it, I did one shot where Mercury goes out of ring and then uses his gun boots to get back in. But
Ooh.
it's not identical. It just made me think of that.
On. No, it's not. Croatian just said no.
Dang.
Ooh.
Are you copying me?
Are you copying me?
Oh wow.
No, it's fine.
I was gonna be like, wow, you really gotta shill your own animations, huh? Wow, tough guy. But no, I actually just looked at the shot. It is really similar.
Hold on, can you show it on your Discord stream?
Yes, hold on.
Let's play it side by side.
No, it's
Yeah,
it's
yours
all
is
good.
okay.
I'm not accusing it at all, and I don't even care. Like,
Hold on. Did I go past it? I did.
Low kicks.
Hawa! And boosh.
Oh!
Yeah,
Yeah!
see? It is really similar.
Yeah. Let's watch that again. It happens.
Where is it now? I'm sorry, we've all lost it in our minds. There. See? It's a really similar shot.
Yeah. Oh, man. I love it.
I was going to ask earlier.
no, I'm not saying you stole animation.
I was gonna ask early. Oh, $2. Well, Septic is next, so. No, I was gonna ask at some point. I was like, Shane, what happens when one of these entries references something you made? Well,
I think it's cool.
Yet.
Like, I've got zero negative thoughts about it. If anyone's referencing people, like,
Cool.
everybody does it. I mean, it just.
Yeah.
I like to call it more on the inspiration side of like, because like I'm constantly watching kung fu movies and stuff, and I'll see something that looks awesome. And I'm like, oh sweet. So I'll frame by frame and try to get roughly the motions, and then try to repurpose it. So
Yeah.
it's whatever. Like, I mean, it's what Monty did. It's like what every good animator I've talked to does it. It's just. It's kind of like sampling and hip hop beat making. Well, not quite. That's more legal. But
well, that would be more like taking a clip from a movie.
I think it's cool though, because it's just fun. Like when you like, it's really funny when you're talking to an animator who referenced the same movie you referenced from something. Like I had a talk with Torian once, and we were like talking about like a Donnie Yen flick, and we both used his like pile driver move. Or I don't know.
Wow.
It's just fun. It's all fun stuff.
So you take the move existing from like, let's say a movie, right? And then you incorporate it into your own choreography. You get case you repurpose it. So you find a way to squeeze it in there. That way it flows into it naturally.
Everybody has a human body. It's really hard to make up something original that you did with your body that no one else has done before.
Yeah,
But,
like there's this cake that I know
that's the
Albert
plausible
Wesker did.
deniability. But don't tell Mar about that, because I got on his case for referencing too much of Dead Fantasy with his first entry.
Yeah. Hold on. Where is it? So
yeah, I don't know. I've had moments too, like where I'll straight up copy the angles and move or something, and I'm like, oh crap, that was a little too much.
Too obvious.
At some point, like when I was working on previous dummies, I didn't really care as much because it's just I'm just having fun.
Yeah,
right.
At the end of the day,
I totally get it.
I have that problem, though I don't actually reference it directly. I just end up accidentally animating something. I go, that doesn't look right. Let me nudge it a little bit this way. And I go, that looks good. Wait a second. I've seen this somewhere.
Yeah, wait a second. I know where this is.
Yeah,
what?
The image in my head of this shot should look like this is just from something. That's why.
Like, references aren't bad. Use references, guys.
No.
It helps you.
Do it.
Like, What? Why?
I
Hello?
referenced a Jackie Chan animation, like an entire exchange for.
Jackie Chan animation? He animates?
Yeah, I referenced a Jackie Chan animation. Everything is just an animation, alright? Everything that moves is an animation.
Technically is, yeah. Camera's just capturing frames and we just play it back. It's an animation.
Okay,
Okay,
let's,
so closing critiques for me.
Okay.
Well, I got nothing, man. Your emotion's great. Posters are awesome. Timing's great. You know, show me more. I want to see more. That's it. I feel like I'm saying that to everybody.
Is he
Just Show me
dead?
more.
No, he comes back later. Never mind.
Yeah, he comes back. He comes back. He comes back.
Okay, let's move on to. Okay, so I know I've been bribed, but Septic is next, and I have a
Next.
feeling he's gonna disappoint everybody. I just.
Who? Septic?
I'm
Can
kidding.
disappoint everybody.
I'm kidding.
All right.
Ready?
I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to rock.
All right, ready?
Yes. Let's watch.
There's the
Pilk!
Go. Hello, freelancer.
Oh my god, this is great.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I love this shot. Hey, sword summon. And then it's over. No! It ends too soon.
Yeah.
Oh, this entry sucks. I don't. Let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, I really like those character entries.
Yeah.
Like I just watched the Tatsu movie last night, and every character had like some crazy grand entry, and I made me think of that.
Yeah, I love the way these characters entered. It was great, and that one tag up sequence that near the middle of the fight was
Yeah.
just beautiful. It was great.
That
And
was a
his
great
effect-
shot
cool.
too.
Yeah. Oh man, this was a tough one for me because I love it so much. We'll talk about it later, but this is awesome, Septic, man. You know the RBB Zero characters.
Honestly,
look so
I
cool.
feel like this had the most Dead Fantasy style tag in. It
Yeah.
was just a single hit and you're gone, and then someone else comes in to help.
Man, this is absolutely awesome. I think he also animates IK everything, if I'm not mistaken. If he's still in the Septic, if you're still in the chat, do you animate IK everything? I know the rigs that he gets are just like, you know, bootleg, right? Jerry rigged, but they work. Let's see, is he in the chat? Let me see. There's 3 references here. He says, okay. So what are the references? Yeah, he
Everything is IK.
animates.
Wait.
Everything is IK. Yeah.
Can't
Because
oh,
he's
man.
not using Rigify.
This is a Blender animation.
Hell yeah, dude! This is all Blender. Because all the models come from well, he found them online through a website. So where's
Septic,
the-
you ain't using the filmic color profile, are you?
Is he? Oh, where is he in the chat? Chat. The
Yeah,
manga.
for having IK, that's pretty good because it's not really noticeable.
Yeah. Okay, so the
So,
the references
well done.
are. Yeah. Totally. Like I agree with Shane. This one, Septic, because I know he does everything IK, and it's not noticeable. I want to look at it right now here on my own screen. I'm gonna go frame by frame on that.
Stu, IK arms are just they're harder to make look good. We're not talking about IK feet. IK feet's totally fine.
Yeah.
Unless you're in the air, in which case you should, if you have the ability to switch, you should switch to FK.
it's just harder to keep the hands from looking like they have their own mind,
Yeah.
separate from the body, and like
They have their own mind.
a lot more work to keep them facing the right direction or
Yeah.
orientations. Good stuff.
And this is all good stuff, right? Oh my god, the way the sword appears.
I'm just trying to find the Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, I will say too, like the one critique.
Mhm.
I don't know if
Yeah.
we're critique time,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
but
go
the
for it.
just some of the camera, it felt like just a tad too much of the roll or tilts.
Yeah.
Like it just kind of wobbled it. It's not enough to like make me. I don't think it ruins the animation, but it starts to feel like a little much. Like
Yeah.
That's my problem too.
Yeah,
I have
Hydra also has
me
a-
personally.
He has
I do a lot of the roll and right. I did it a lot with my animations. I made sure to tone that, shut that shiitake mushrooms down when I was working on Ruby, right? So that was I know the roll is not bad if it's like intentional in some parts. If you're like going for a pseudo anime thing, but if you're rolling and nolling like me when I do it during choreography, it gets a little too much and it's hard to read, like Bashin's saying. So yeah, I agree. Don't go too crazy with it. Pick and find the moments where it would work best,
Yeah.
right? Like right here, where what's his face, Zero, where he goes, right where he loads up the sniper rifle and aims. That's just cool as hell, right? Watch one. That is cool, right? And here, let me watch it again. Let's watch it again. I'll pick up the roll. Let me look at it here on my. So let me see.
did I see
So
Pepto-Bismol
Wait, where?
in that shot next to in the background on the forklift?
what time code?
Wait, on the forklift?
Oh, like when we see the pilk on the back right side.
Ah! There it is! There it is!
Oh, what? There it is.
I knew there was a reason we hired you.
Am I hired?
Yeah, you're hired.
Am I hired?
You're the dedicated Pepto-Bismol finder.
Okay, I think I noticed some roll and tilt in this one shot where Zero's just punching him like crazy. If you go frame by frame. So at around the 39-second mark when that
39
epic tagging.
seconds.
Yeah. There's a little roll happening. It's not much, but it's enough to be noticeable,
Mhm.
right? It's a little bit, not too much.
I wasn't bothered by the camera roll that much, but there were a
Me neither.
couple of
It doesn't
points.
ruin it.
There were a couple of points where the camera keep like this. I would have preferred if we had landed in the framing that we were gonna wind up with instead of slowly crawling up the frame. I mean, there's an element of reveal to it because he's a huge dude and you want to like do the thing where you go, huh?
Yeah.
But it just feels a little bit disorienting.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree there. Yeah.
Also,
And
what frame rate are you animating at, Septic?
he's 30, if I'm not mistaken. I saw him animating.
Is this 30?
Yeah, this has to be 30. It does not look like 60. 24. Here, I'll tell you real quick. Or he'll
Well,
tell.
I'm not saying it's 60. I'm saying it looks more like 24. It is
Wait,
24.
24? 90? Are you serious? Bro, what? Don't you know the standard 30? 24,
I
interesting.
think
He made it look pretty good.
that's a personal choice for me. I think that these fast kind of fight animations work better. Or they don't work better. They're just easier to make look good when you have more frames. Because there are some moments here where the motion is so fast that it doesn't look, and it's this shot.
I totally see it now.
That
24 FPS.
it just he travels through the screen so fast. And
Yeah.
there's just not a whole lot of frames, and without motion blur, it just gives me the impression of like a a low frame rate video game.
Septic, why do you animate at 24 FPS?
Mars says Among Us is from the first shot.
Let's see. Let me see
There
what
it is.
Septic says.
There it is. Right up there.
Oh, hey! Okay, I need to know why he animates at 24 FPS.
Something?
I animate at 24... What? You mean you didn't know you were at 24? You forgot to switch to 30.
Wait, where?
So, as he was animating his entry, he totally forgot he was still in 24 FPS.
Oh!
Even during playback, dude, he didn't notice the difference?
No, honestly, that's understandable. I've done that before.
Yeah. Oh,
You
man.
keep forgetting every new project. Okay.
They start at 24.
Hey, Septic. I would explain to you how to do the time stretching thing so that you can export your animations at 30, but I forgot how to do it.
We gotta ask Jump. He's the Blender manual.
Ask Jump. Ping Jump. Wake him up. If he's asleep, wake him up.
If he's asleep, wake him up. He got full permission to wake him up from his from his much needed sleep. He still needs to be working. He's basically still on call. Saying you're...
Okay, this next one is... Hold on. This one is by Darkmink.
What was that?
Rasengan, Croatia sent me the Rasengan. I haven't added him on.
Please do your asset stealing after the live stream.
Okay, fine. Okay, Dad. I'll go do it later. Okay, 3v3. Let's go. I think there's sound.
Yes.
Oh man, seeing Fischl with the minigun was awesome. Okay, that was funny. That was great. Yeah, man, not bad. I mean, is he in the chat? Who's this guy?
It's Darkmink.
It's Darkmink. Is he in this chat? Is this your first animation, man? Because I say just keep making more, dude. Improve, dude.
Yeah,
because
man. It's just
seriously,
it's just a matter of practice from here. Also, I thought this one shot where he was like, haha, I've got you now, wink, and then he just gets bashed in the face.
wait, hold on.
Haha.
Randy. Yeah, it's great. And then the picture with the minigun is just too awesome and funny, right? It's just too great. Dude, like seriously, man. Keep making more stuff. Seriously.
Yeah.
Don't get discouraged, man. This is it. And to see, seriously help with the poses and all, just look at references.
Yeah.
Just don't be afraid to film yourself on camera, man. That's what I do all the time.
Reference. If you're not sure, trust me, there's a lot of different things that your body is doing that you're just not thinking about.
Yeah, man. Like, seriously. I know that when I'm referencing stuff, I usually reference myself a lot, and then I fill in the gaps with where I can't do. I know that I speed up my reference just a little bit to get to the speed that I wanted to look at, right? And the key poses are what's important in your references. So you don't need to like animate every frame, obviously.
Yeah.
So just the key poses. And yeah, man, Disney does it, Pixar does it, we do it, or I do it. So yeah, man, just keep making more stuff, dude. And is that it? Any more thoughts, guys, or closing thoughts? Anything else? Say.
Keep making more stuff.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
And
So is that
Huh?
Keanu Reeves?
Oh my god,
That's
it's
him?
Keanu Reeves.
is this Keanu Reeves as a youngin? It's John Wick with the haircut. He got a haircut. John Wick got the haircut he needed.
Jump is calling you out in the chat again.
Damn it. Calling me out again. Who's calling me out? Hydro, we want more from you. Yeah, the only thing you guys got from me was what's in Cake's video. I'm sorry. That's the only thing. Where's my entry? My entry? Upload. Hydro, we need more of your stuff. They want more from me. I'm working on it, okay? Trademark pending.
Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
This is Nida's things.
Oh! Watch. I'm ready. Oh my god! This is great.
I love that shot.
Yeah!
Cool.
Awesome.
Shade, do you want to kick us off, Shade?
Lego stop motion. That's a ton of work.
It is. There's not much articulation with the models, right? So you can't get away with shit. And
yeah, you have to commit.
I love the fact that it's actual real life Lego, and it's not like those creepy 3D Legos where they kind of like they don't move like actual Legos. Yeah, squish and bend.
Yeah.
Or
I love this. Basically the moment anyone leaps on somebody else's weapon and they're flung with it. That's already amazing.
I love the flourishes. Oh my god, can we go frame by frame on that with her flip?
Let's just go ahead and.
Okay, so I'm gonna say one thing first before we continue.
Yeah.
I think what you need, Nai, is frame holds. I know, especially if you're doing stop motion. You need to animate on either twos or threes. You can do ones for some shots, like some shots totally worked on ones. But for example, this girl character, right? She does like a really cool ass. Not this flip. It comes up soon. Give it a sec. It's around Lego hands. It's so cool. Okay. And right here, this section here, it definitely would have helped read the motion better if you had one frame, hold that frame, next frame, hold that frame, next frame, hold that frame, maybe, and then one after. Because typically in stop motion and 2D animation are typically the same thing, right? They're just pictures, correct? And since you got to animate every frame, or basically, you can sort of get away with it if you just do animation on twos or threes, like 2D. I know that with 2D you can't typically animate every frame. There's not great interpolation like 3D, right? You can see every single frame of the movement. You need to get away. You can get away with stuff like that if it's animated on twos or threes. That way the motion reads better and it's not going by so quickly. But this is awesome, right?
Freaking
this
gun
is so
kata.
awesome. Yeah, the gun kata. It is
Those
so
little
good.
weapon twirls. That's so cool.
Yeah, and especially in
That
the
little
video.
shot too, with like the shooting in the back.
Look at that! Oh man, look at that! And then
Clever
the flip.
choreography.
Especially because with
Yeah,
Lego
just think
too.
about that. It's not just clever choreography, but clever choreography executed on actually little, like, less than like 1 or 2 inch tall figures with
Like they
5
could barely
points of
move.
articulation.
Yeah, he's able to do it. Yeah, man. You know, the sticky tack makes a big difference. You know, sticky tack's great. Use it, guys. I think it's the sticky tack and the little stands that send out the little minifigures that help out a lot to help them get that sort
Yeah,
of
I
like
noticed something.
limiting articulation.
I noticed something clever about the gravity hammer spinning is that there's a single frame here where he has to go over his head, and he just put a little bit of the sticky
tack right
on on his forehead,
Yeah,
so it would work.
it totally works. It
great.
totally works. I know you're complimenting one angle where they're all just fighting at the same time. In Lego, dude! Oh my god. It's in
I don't
Lego.
know if it was a reference to Dead Fantasy 2, but it feels like it.
Oh my god!
I don't think it is Dead Fantasy 2. I think it might be Dead Fantasy 1. There's a couple of shots. There's one shot in Dead Fantasy 2 for sure when they're on the ice, and then there's one similar to it. I think Dead Fantasy 1.
Hold on. So they switch. Okay, they stay in the same place. Yeah, I like how they just spin it. They spin them around. And oh yeah. So is it? So do they go back to the same place or do they switch sides? Oh no, they bounce off each other and then they have an exchange here in Lego. It's so cool. The flips. Oh my god. Yeah.
The cameras are really cool too. Like I don't know how I've never done stop motion like this, so like
Oh no. Yeah, basically you gotta get rough and dirty with the camera. You gotta like hold it yourself, or you can use a web camera. From what I've seen, it's not easy animating the camera in stop motion.
Yeah.
And as I say this, AK's probably like, "This shit's fucking easy, dude." Talking about because I know he's done stop motion before. So I would like to know what he thinks if he's here, because I know the AK was a stop motion guy.
Wait, I thought I was AK.
Oh yeah, you are. Huh?
Hey, AK, what do you think of the stop motion?
Your
Yeah,
name is IK Motions.
IK motions. Oh man.
AK. Okay, look at some more. Oh yeah, I got to say, man, this was neck and neck for me.
Awesome entry.
So
Yeah.
awesome. Show me more.
Yeah, you should. The Lego Movie people definitely need this type of stuff. I think when they do Lego Movie 3, they should
Yeah,
consult
some
you a little bit.
sick fight animations.
They consult you. And yeah, next entry.
Good.
Stick
I
fight.
have to remember to take it off of .25.
Super slow.
Oh.
25. Loop it. I'm ready. Go for it.
Oh jeez.
Oh, killed them. That's demonetized.
No.
Instantly. Demonetized instantly.
Oh, by the way, this
Well-
is Casey Owen.
Casey Owen. That is
Go
him.
ahead, Shane.
Yeah, I just hold on, much. I have to space out when I'm on the spot. I'm like,
I'll just freeze frame on the guy curled up crying.
Yeah, I like that move with the cane, moving the leg out of the way and then getting
Yeah.
the head kicked. Like that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like to see the animation, like obviously needs some work. I mean, there's
Yeah.
lots to learn, but the concepts, there's some really cool ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this case, the the first inclination would be faster, but
Yeah.
that's kind of a generalization.
Yeah.
I would like to formally request everybody watching that you never tell an animator that his work needs polishing or to be smoother or faster, because those things they're not really helpful. They all just kind of mean the same thing. It means I watched your animation, there was something wrong about it, and I can't explain what it was.
It needs to be smoother and faster, basically. Yeah.
It wasn't until I actually got an animator to look at my work that he was like, holds, and more anticipation, and snappier, or something like that. Or like Proxy says, play it at 1.5.
Play it at 1.5. What does that do for you?
If you play it at 1.5 or 2 speed, it doesn't change anything. It just makes it faster.
Okay, basically, yeah. And and I will also add to where you exaggerate the poses, because you don't want weak poses, because a weak pose looks bad. You never want a weak pose, especially when doing a round kick. You don't want the body, because the body does a lot, right?
Yeah.
When you're doing a round kick, your body curls up, you're kind of twisting your hips to the side, and you're driving that force with the hips into your legs. It's not just all legs. There's a lot of motion happening, especially with the round.
So the primary thing to target and try and improve for next time is
references.
One, references, 2, keyframe spacing. So everything is relatively evenly spaced out right now, which makes everything look sort of floaty. So you want to have faster moments and slower moments, and make use of anticipation and follow through, so that everything just feels more dynamic, and then you can start playing with some really interesting dance-like timing.
I totally agree, because you need to proper spacing the keyframes, so that way because there's some moments with the motion where they kind of like sort of move too slow to the next one right here with the run, kind of like root and then root, right? It needs to be, I don't want to say smooth, just one continuous motion, right? Basically it. And push those poses. You gotta push those poses, man. Pushing them makes them look better. But yeah, keep making more stuff. I want to see more from you. I want to see more from everybody.
Every single person who enters in this contest gets better every single time.
They do.
So do it. Enter next time.
Enter again.
Great job this time.
Is he in the chat?
I don't think so.
Don't
think so.
How many entries are left? Is
How
that
many entries are left? We have goodness. Okay, so we have from here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 more entries.
5 more entries.
So this next entry is a 2D animation by Tokuben.
2D animations! I know the only other 2D animator I know is the Derp. That's it.
And he doesn't enter in our contests.
Collaboration pending. Me and Derp. I'm gonna work on it. I'm working on it tonight. After we're done here.
Your next entry is a beach episode. That's okay, man. You go ahead and do what you want.
Beach episode.
I accept you. Something's in my ceiling. Never mind. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. I like this stick animation. I saw it earlier. That's all.
But yeah, dude, you've got some really great timing.
And
you've
and poses are
already-
great.
Yeah, the
especially
poses are great. The choreography ideas are cool. I like any number of similarly colored goons, especially if they're strong and they have knife arms. You've got some interesting character specific traits going on.
One has like a laser ability, and they have like knife hands, spears, and fire hands, and bow and arrow. Cool. It's not bland. It's there, man.
Yeah.
Show me more.
And
Basically.
The only critique that I had about it, given that I knew you didn't really have that much time to work with this, was just to give the characters a little bit more form, even if that just means making the lines thicker.
Yeah.
Just so that it when you have multiple characters on screen, that their weapons and their bodies and their heads don't all blend together.
Yeah. Because they're all just like they're actual noodle sticks.
Yeah.
Twig sticks. So get them better outline and shape. Just a little bit, maybe just a little thicker. Just add a little bit of a. That's it. Shane, any thoughts, Shane?
Yeah, there's very strong concept in it. I like the timing and pacing of it. I want to see it in 3D. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
If you end up learning 3D stuff, unless it already does, I don't know.
If you know 3D stuff, do it in Poser.
No! Do it in Cinema 4D!
Cinema 4D!
Yeah! I love Cinema 4D.
Gosh.
Go ahead and spend that hefty check of
don't worry,
$4,000.
We can talk about industry standard programs after.
What do you mean? There's no debate. Get Blender, it's free.
Is it free?
Come on! It's literally in the name. Free. Get it.
It's not in the name.
Just get Cinema 4D.
Daz,
No, don't get Daz! Oh god, that was my first one.
Oh my goodness, dude. Don't get me started on Daz.
Daz is my first one. I tried to animate in Daz.
Well, if you want to see a weird hybrid of IK, go for it. But
Oh god, don't remind me of Daz. I can't do Daz anymore.
Hayabusa, everyone who does their projects in Unreal Engine 5 is just avoiding Blender. They're just they don't want to use the warm and comfort of industry standard stuff. They're not brave
I'm really
enough.
curious about Unreal, for real.
Hey!
No, Shane,
well,
not you too.
Nobody cares about Blender for real.
I mean, I know a guy who's doing the action choreography for feature films, and he uses Unreal for it all.
Oh yeah.
And he was trying to convince me to switch over to it.
So
I haven't been able to, but he's like, Unreal's the future.
I believe it. I mean, people have been using it for virtual filmmaking for the last 4 or 5 years. So it's
they use it in The Mandalorian too, so it's there.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder if he worked on Mandalorian.
real-time filmmaking.
It did. Yeah,
He did stuff for Kingsman,
Ooh.
and I think one of the Star Wars. I don't know. But yeah, something to look into. If
Banana Booty.
If Blender's too expensive,
Yeah, if Blender's too expensive. Yeah, I don't know, guys. $0.00 seems a little too much for me. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I would. Why doesn't Blender just pay me? What?
What?
I want
you can
money
buy
up.
some versions of Blender. There's some people I've seen
Oh, yeah.
take
What?
it and
people-
try to sell it as some 3D software.
Wow, I've actually seen an eBay listing for a physical copy of Blender.
You're lying. Let me see this.
Man,
Blender.
It's funny though, because people on the Blender subreddit, they like to do that. They like to design box art for Blender.
If Blender was in Oh my god. Okay, Banana Booty is next.
Banana Booty.
He makes some pretty hyped animations. It's pretty
It
cool to
already
watch.
includes Neo, so it wins. But we're gonna
It
watch
wins.
the other ones just in case.
Neo drinking coffee. I bet it's Neapolitan flavor. So let's watch.
Wow. Shane,
Oh,
are you
I'm ready.
hankering for coffee, watching Neo drink coffee?
Oh, I still have a little left.
Oh, good. You've made it last.
It's like there's one sip left.
It's probably lukewarm. I wouldn't drink it.
Yeah, it's cold. It's gone.
It's not great.
Alright, ready?
I'm watching.
Let's do this.
Oh, dang it. Is John Lee up at the table? Oh, man, he was a nut kick.
That's cool.
No! Dude, the go hype energy is great. And the frame holds. Like, you know how, like, after impact, they kind of just hold it on slow motion is great. And the kick. No, my favorite part was Zhong Li stomping on the table and then throwing it. And that was awesome. That felt very Zhong Li almost. So it was great.
Like, we were talking earlier about intentional camera movement. Every single camera movement, every frame of this animation is very intentional.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, especially with that, with the load up, and then boom with that. Those hits were great. And walking into it.
So there were 2 coffee deaths, right? Like that.
Yeah.
The glass cup was coffee too, wasn't it?
Oh, he also dropped his own.
Oh man.
I like it how there
is.
Do you see him fighting in the background and just kind of like bumping fists?
2.
He throws the coffee in the face.
3. Oh, there was another one. There's one down there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of coffee cups everywhere. Wasting good coffee. It's crime.
Yeah, he drops his.
Oh, there is another one. You see them in the back. They're kind of just throwing.
I didn't even notice that.
That's funny.
we need secondary movement. You know, I don't care what it is. It doesn't need to look good. Yeah, they're not fighting, so why do you need to see it? What's going on? Because I can't move them out of frame, so I'll just have them stand there and just do something. And then this last hit's great. I love it.
All right, criticisms.
Yeah. I just say push the poses more, man. On some of the punches, that's it. Like, let's see, right here, yeah, the kind of nobody would punch like that. That's kind of like
yeah. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of body behind the punches. It's just arms.
Yeah. And is he eating a sandwich? Do you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, I get what's going
What
on.
is
He's holding him back while eating a sandwich, and then just kind of with the hands.
Okay, there's another
Is it
criticism.
a scone?
This is no, that definitely just looks like a sandwich.
Oh wait, is that a ring on his finger? Oh wait, I was looking at the guy in the front.
No, yeah, this.
The thumb.
This is this guy. Oh, he does have something on his thumb.
Is that a ring? I don't know what's in his thumb. It's weird. It doesn't normally have that in the game. So. Yeah, no, Zhong Li, I don't know what's in his thumb.
The background, though, I see now that.
But yeah, that's criticism number 2. You can't eat a sandwich through your helmet.
Yep, there you go. Yep.
But he is, so.
Yeah.
Or is it she? I don't know who's in the armor. So.
I think that's what's his face from Halo Reach. Just an assumption.
The rookie, not the rookie.
Is that not his name?
No, Noble 6. Excuse me. The
6.
rookie's from ODST. My bad. Excuse me.
Yeah.
That part with the leg fling, like I thought he was gonna get sent into the ceiling because of the ankle. But...
Yeah, right. I got that impression, but not. It's straight across.
But it works, and it's funny.
And the Matrix,
I would say
the Matrix
that last
load
hit's
up
nice.
punch. Did the Matrix
You
invent
guys-
that move?
Who
The
invented
what?
that move?
Did the Matrix invent this move?
I don't know. Did they? I haven't seen the Matrix before.
That's
so.
the only other place I've ever seen it other than a Monty Oum animation.
Yeah.
The punch to the face.
the slapping your
guy.
fist and load like.
Yeah, because like
Oh.
think back to like Texas versus the Reds and Blues.
Because I tried
on
to source that move because I had seen it in a few of Monty's animations, but the place where I found it was in the Agent Smith clone fight from The Matrix Reloaded.
Mr. Smith. So yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that sort of thing is just sort of a stylistic quirk that people do
Yeah.
here and there. Like I've seen
Yeah.
Donnie Yen do stuff in some of his older movies too, where he just has like some. It just makes it interesting. It adds character to the hit.
Yeah.
Could be anything.
Yeah, I totally agree with that because yeah,
Kind of like people cracking their knuckles before a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like I referenced a shot from one of the later Mission Impossible movies where Henry Cavill he stretches out his-
he loads his biceps.
yeah,
he cocks his biceps.
He reloads his biceps.
He reloads his. You hear like the cocking, and he loads his biceps.
He just sort of kind of rings
Yeah.
out before he starts fighting again.
I love it. Yeah. That I want to reference that too. It's awesome. Just cocking and reloading the biceps is great.
Wow,
Okay,
4
so
days.
I do have one critique about it. It's not like anything the animation. It's just the tag team element. I didn't really see too much in this one. It's. I mean, let me see it
That's
again.
fair.
Can I see it again?
Yeah, that's fair. There wasn't really
Okay, so
there was
this
a-
worked.
there was a solid
That's
tag
one
in.
there. That was a solid tag in. That was solid.
But by this point, it just breaks up into 2 separate fights.
Yeah.
We finish here, and then we cut to a different fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mar says, "Remember the butt cheek shotgun pump? I sure do, Mar. I try to forget it every single day."
Shay hasn't seen that.
Wait, what is this from?
That was
The
that
butt,
was
the
one
butt
of
cheek.
it was it the last entry? Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
During
No, it was Forever Falling,
during the
right?
Forever Fall challenge. He had one of his characters, because they're falling infinitely, right? So he just puts the shotgun in between his legs and he cocks the shotgun with his butt, and then he fires it and rides off on it.
Hold on, I'll find it for you. It's here. It's here. Here, Kate. Here's the video. Go ahead and play it for everybody, real quick, just real fast. That's right there. I don't think I timestamped it, but I don't know if Shane saw the whole thing.
We're just gonna go ahead and watch
What?
this.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Give me the flag! Yo, give me the flag! I think this part through.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That was funny. Yeah, it's great. Do you guys know where the song's from? I would like to source that song that plays in that animation. Mar, that song that's in that fight, the Forever Falling. Do you have the source for it? I would like it, please. Because it sounds really good. It's from RVB. Okay. What's the name of it, though? Septic. Or Mar. Whoever's there.
Terrifying.
Terrifying from... Got it. Thank you. Nice. I think... Is it during the space fight thing? With Carolina just doing... literally defying gravity? Almost. Is that first one? That might be. Hell yeah, it is! Jeff Williams.
Hold on, let's get to the other entries.
Yeah.
Were we done? Did we have any criticisms for?
For Band Booty?
Yeah. Or
No, well, I said all I needed to say about it.
Okay.
Basically, it's push the poses, man.
Shane?
Make sure you do that.
I would say work on the like when punches are happening, like work on the body like it was mentioned earlier, just it kind of starts at the hip, and I don't know, it just adds more weight to it when the body is part of the punches and
Yeah.
not just the arms. So like work on that too. Yeah, but it really fun animation. I like the energy in it. But I feel bad for the coffees.
Alright. This one is by the Angry Asian.
Okay. Project. Oh, this was. Let's watch. I'm ready. Base! Bury the light! Yeah. I love this.
Yeah.
Because
Sick.
it just gives me that feeling of I had an idea and I did it
Yeah.
type of vibes. He just let his creativity just take over and he made something, and it's inspiring to me, honestly. It just gives me that idea, like there's just if you're over ambitious, commit on it and execute it, you know? And he did it. You know, because this is just over the top, fun to watch, it's great. It flows really well. The tag team elements are super solid. The effects are great, even though they're so familiar effects. But the idea and the intention, the creativity behind the effects are awesome. So, and the pilk, like the shot of 2B going pew, 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 the teleport zip zap thing. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, that was my favorite.
Yeah, that's so
shot.
cool.
And-
When she's holding a tank, she shoots the Doom guy out. It's like,
Yeah, I love that element of her being the one to zoom Doom guy out instead of being in the opposite, right? It's just her whole, and then
like you don't stop to explain how he fit in there. He just shoots out and you believe it. Like
I love it.
Those are the
And then-
kinds of ideas that you should never question.
you just go with
You
it.
just do it.
It happened.
I love the diversity of the characters. So it's Doom enemies versus with Garrow as the Witcher Hunter, and then 2B and Doom guy and Metroid, and I don't know who this last guy is. Is he from? I think he's from Dishonored. I could be wrong, but yeah, the cast of the characters. I want to see more from you, man. Awesome.
Yeah.
He's been getting better over the last few projects, last few contests that he's done. So awesome.
Wait, what was that done in? Was that Unreal?
No, Source Filmmaker.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything
Insane,
else?
right?
Yeah. It's insane, right? It's pretty good. It's it's awesome.
Also, there's just like a magical manifestation of like a hammer.
I would say one thing that he's definitely improved on pose transitioning, because if you remember earlier, he was having that problem where the in betweens, right? They're kind. It felt like they were between poses, almost like from one pose to the another. He's definitely improved on in betweens, and look at that smooth motion. It's there.
Well, because
He's finally.
he came into the voice chat and he asked me for criticism, and that was one of the things that I told him was the strengthening of the poses, and I think he full on improved it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, that affects.
I can only see you getting better at this.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the next one and what his crazy ideas are gonna, be. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, there's so much going on.
Suggestion for next
It's
time.
really cool. There's so much energy. I like it. It's just,
Yeah. Suggestion: maybe include Raiden from Metal Gear Rising next time. I want to see Raiden or Sam in there somewhere. Someone from Metal Gear Rising, bring him in. If he's there, if he's watching. Is he in the chat? I hope he is. This is from Angry Asian, right?
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Okay, Angry Asian, yeah. I want to see some Metal Gear Rising characters. Cast aside, there's no coming. Well, Mirabos is being mean. Copying every animator here from you, Cake. Not if I have anything to say about it. Well, Mirabos gonna steal my animations. Oh no! He's gonna copy me. Mir.
But
I like the camera. Like, I'm noticing the camera. It's not like
Yeah.
there's less going on with the camera, and it makes you look at the animations more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
It didn't. I didn't even really notice the first time through. The first.
Just how little the
Sometimes.
animation, how little the camera's actually moving.
Yeah, right?
But it's nicely planned.
It's great. This is overall great. And yeah, any criticisms, guys? Anything at all? Like I'm trying to think of something but anything I can think of could be picky.
I think
But
it's
I know
hard
he
not
needs
to be
some-
picky about what's bad about this. Although I will say this. This could have been a better angle.
Can we see it again? Or hold on,
This,
we see.
this
Okay, yeah,
what I've
it could have
just
been a better angle.
paused on.
Sorry, I'm looking at the stream, not the actual.
Don't look at the
published
stream.
it's
It's very laggy.
Yeah.
Very behind. But yeah, this was just. I think that the camera
Yeah.
could have been a little bit better, but that's like super picky. The rest of it's amazing.
Yeah, it's just
Um,
being picky without being too picky. Yeah.
the only thing that I can say as a suggestion is to keep practicing.
Yeah.
I know that someday you're gonna have to stop using Source Filmmaker, which means you're not gonna be able to animate in the motion editor forever.
Yeah, if you do plan on getting into the
There-
industry, I mean, I know that a lot of people you're going to be working with in this sort of industry, I don't know if they'll be able to accept SFM animations or have them
It's not
translate.
even that it's bad. It's you're doing very well, but with an animation system that doesn't exist in any other animation program.
Yeah.
Hydro, I'm not sure if you're aware of the motion editor in Source Filmmaker.
What does it do?
It's not the graph editor.
Oh, really?
It's instead of the graph editor, which is you jump from one keyframe to the next, you jump between keyframes.
Oh, okay.
And
Really?
the distance between the keyframes dictates the length between the keyframes, but it's technically the middle of it is the keyframe.
Oh. Oh, I think I get it.
The
Is that
middle.
similar to MMD?
I don't know what it's like to animate in MMD. I just assumed MMD used regular keyframes like everything else.
Yeah, they do.
At least from what I've seen, like you animate the curve between each frame.
Yeah.
Or you adjust the curve between
Huh.
each keyframe or
That
something.
would be weird, but yes.
It's
the
interesting.
yes. So everybody in the chat, feel free to feel very dunked on by a guy who animated all of this in the motion editor.
He animated all this in the motion editor?
Yeah, it's just
That's
like,
crazy.
it's like transitions and jumping, going back and forth between keyframes is going back and forth between the in-between between keyframes.
Yikes. Speaking of MMD, I know that Kanashi, he's more active in the RTS server, and he posts more of his stuff there. Kanashi, if you're here, post more Cake server.
Kanashi, if you're here, I feel abandoned. Your animations are great. You call me senpai, but I don't believe it anymore.
I'm gonna text him right now. I talked to him a lot on DMs. Kanashi, post more in Cake server.
Okay.
Wait, is he the one that was doing the oh shoot, no, I can't think.
It's Kanashi,
Is it
but with like 13 eyes.
Tahoe?
I'm spamming him right now in DMs.
Tahoe?
Yeah, is that the one who did a lot of Tahoe characters? in source film or not source MMD?
MMD is the program that they use. I don't know though.
Okay, I just messaged him, so I'm hoping he'll do it.
All right.
So he's
We
an
have-
MMD. Yeah, Kanashi's MMD exclusive, so he does all of his stuff in MMD. I don't know how he does it. He's crazy.
We have two more entries, and then
Hey.
we'll reveal the top 3.
Oh, and then we got to look at Mirabo Studios animation.
And then we
entry.
have to watch
It's called-
Mira's.
Let's watch. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited to see Mira's too.
All right.
That's gonna be
Ready?
awesome. Yep.
I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm consistently amazed by Awari Duck's animations.
Yes, I am too. I am too. I love it, and the effects are great. I know this is all SFM, but he's doing a really good job with this. Look at that. This is great. I love Dragon Ball fights, even though I haven't really seen the anime at all. But this is awesome. This is great. I could definitely see the Dragon Ball influence behind all of this. The motion, the poses. It's great. It just, yeah. The impacts are great. Though, I will say one thing. It still felt like 3 individual 1v1s instead of a tag team elements. That's, yeah. I don't know if you guys would agree with me.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of hard to tell if they're switching out between each other. Because, I don't know. Maybe it's just me who doesn't know Dragon Ball. But,
Kind of
I don't
sad for
know.
me.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. It's unfortunately being lost on us that none of us have really enjoyed Dragon Ball.
Well, I would love to watch Dragon Ball. I just haven't gotten around to it. I know there's
It's
like
a big
there's like-
commitment.
It is.
It's like One Piece. There's
Hey,
like
you
too
know
many
what else?
episodes.
You know what else is a big commitment?
What?
Avatar.
Watching like what 40 episodes of Avatar or 1,000 episodes of Dragon Ball or One Piece?
The amount of episodes that my friends want me to watch is a waste. Sorry, I mean an investment in time.
I know I
Wait,
can watch
The
Dragon
Last
Ball.
Airbender?
Yes.
Yeah,
I've watched that like 4 times the whole season.
I'm
you
sure
should watch it.
It's
I
so
have
good.
to watch it, but it's time.
Dude, trust me. Once you get
Shane.
to that one episode
Shane.
where it kicks,
Shane,
Shane.
in a single
Yeah.
sentence, the importance of watching Avatar.
Essential. Wait,
Okay.
not a single word. Wait, my coffee ran out. Okay.
wait. That's the
You know what? That's
Essential oils.
fine. That's fine.
No, it's-
Essential. It works.
It's just good because like I first watched it when actually I saw a few episodes on TV a long time ago, but then Monty was watching it
Mhm.
during Ruby, and I caught most of it then, and then later on I went through it and then I'm like, oh, this is so cool, so I bought the Blu-ray and then I watched it with my kids 2 different times.
Wow.
It's just so good. It's like the character development and the story progression. It's just
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna go ahead.
it's
and watch
wholesome and it's the action is well done. It's just for being in like a not an anime, it's pretty
It. Not
damn
an
good.
anime. I mean, it's produced by Americans and animated by Asians, so theoretically.
Yeah, I think it was animated in Korea, right?
Yeah,
South-
and
not- not North Korea.
the fight scenes they're all choreographed by
Not
actual
North
martial artists.
Korea.
Yeah, it's really well done. Like, but yeah, but
the
as
fights
for
are
like,
choreographed.
sorry, I'm getting like off topic from we're
It's
supposed to.
fine. Go for it. Go for it.
But yeah, like this animation, the effects are pretty awesome on here. Like everything looks awesome and flashy and like huge. I just don't know
Yeah.
the characters very well. So
Yeah.
like,
I'm sorry.
Um,
I know I need to watch. I think I hear Goku's voice in there, right? That's probably like Super Saiyan Ultra.
I'm not even gonna
Just-
try to.
Because I know Goku has like that. Because in the English dub he sounds like this, a deep voice guy, and in Japanese is like. So I'm thinking it's Goku, right? In like some sort of Ultra Saiyan form. I don't know the Saiyans. There's way too many. But yeah, the effects are great. Yeah, the only critiques we usually have is it's just we don't really see the tag team element in this. It just feels like 3 individual 1v1s.
Also,
That's it.
it is, it's fast, and we
Yeah.
don't know who the characters are, so it's really hard for us to track who's who. There's about 6 people with the same kind of hair.
That's Dragon Ball and
But yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh, I would say.
but style wise, like it looks legit. Like
Yeah,
because I was
Yeah.
playing what is it, Dragon Ball Z Fighter or Fighter Z,
yeah.
and it like it looks similar to the special move attacks where everything
Yeah.
just goes cinematic. So I like
Yeah.
that. Like
That's definitely Goku. He does the
it's got that
Kamehameha.
feel like from the game.
Yeah. Like the poses are so good. Look at that. Great. And it does feel like it's from the game or like actual Dragon Ball. Yeah, man, keep making more stuff. I want to see more from you. Yep. Hey. And then
And
there was
then
one.
We have one left.
Plus Mirabos. And it's Lebowski's.
Yeah. Our final
Hey.
member of Project Rose.
Our most recent member.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do this. Play it. I'm ready.
That was awesome.
Yeah! I love swords, so I'm the sword guy. You do swords good?
Wait, I thought
I'll
you were
tell
the
you.
kick guy.
I thought you were the reference guy.
I'm a lot of the guys. I love the swords, man. The sword is great. Sword choreography here is great, man. Like it's great. It's awesome.
Wait, what is
my
that
leg-
little thing being thrown? The
I
little ball
Don't
punching
know.
bag.
Where's
Somebody
Okay.
in the chat
What is that?
identify that.
somebody? Ask Lebowski. He knows. He's the one that put it in.
Is Lebowski even here?
I feel like he's still here. He's gotta be.
He was at the start, I think.
He may have fallen asleep. His coffee may have run out.
Oh,
There he is.
Riki.
That little ball is Riki. Where it's where's Riki from? Where's Xenoblade?
Wow.
Okay, Jeff said it's a mascot from
My
Xenoblade.
first assumption was something from Final Fantasy.
Okay, let me open up this video in my own.
So
Look at
I would
the-
just like to say first off that the animation itself is just like academically solid animation.
Academically
Yeah,
solid.
it's good.
Hold on, I need to look at the sword stuff. Frame my frame here.
The only thing that I don't know if I should be getting into critique this quickly, but I mean, it's great. Got a lot of great ideas. The animation is really, really good. This camera move here is great. This slow down move, I'm almost positive, is a reference to No Breaks. The episode of Ruby No Breaks.
Let me see.
But something that I noticed with Lebowski's animations is that the hits all seem to follow a very similar pattern, where nothing really flows from one move to the next. It's very stop, 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 stop.
Like, would you say, can we go to 25 seconds?
25 seconds.
So
Yes.
go frame by frame here with the sword
Yeah,
strike.
yeah.
So how you see how he swings the sword across right here, and then he kind of stops here, and then he brings right here. Is that an example? Is what you're talking about where that sword strike doesn't really flow into the block that well?
I mean, I'm not paying attention to the sword.
Oh.
I mean with the punches. So it's,
Okay, his punches.
Yeah, so it's out. I think it's just that he holds for too long after he's punched.
Okay, yeah.
I see what you mean.
So it ends up having a very kind of rhythm to it.
Yeah, yeah.
See what I mean?
I see it. I totally see. I saw it.
It's more like a Rock'em Sock'em robot or whatever.
Yeah, I totally see it.
Yeah, like,
I see it now.
I think I would try to exaggerate the motion a little bit more, just to add like more power to it,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
There's also
I like the
couple-
spin move though when the camera goes up,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's really cool.
yeah, that's an awesome move. Yeah,
Right there too. It looks cool.
just in general,
Yeah,
just
it's
really
great.
solid.
It's not disorienting.
Also, you notice that 3 Monty Maters have entered into this contest, and 2 of them used the Crisis Core models.
Hey, Crisis Core. I have been using them in a test I was doing. Jump! I have some comments about the weight painting. Pending.
Just ask Lebowski for his. I'm sure he figured it out.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I will have to see.
Yeah, any other criticisms?
Let me see. Let me look at some of the sword stuff again. Because at this point, I feel like I'm going to be nitpicky about it. And I don't like being nitpicky. Because nitpicks are just someone trying to be an asshole. I don't know, I'm probably wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard with this too because everyone had a pretty short amount of time to get these things done. So it's like considering that, like these entries are pretty awesome.
Let me see. I would say just frame holds on. That's it. Nothing too long. Especially on sword strikes, because they go by pretty quickly, and you want to read that silhouette as much as possible. So.
It's like we were talking about analyzing that one clip, the unfinished Red vs. Blue animation. It's very swishy.
Oh, I have one thing, but it's mostly just a pose thing.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna show you an image, so that way you can pop up in chat. Or actually, okay. I would say it's just a martial arts instruction.
Space Dad messaged me saying Shane said it's good, so fucking watch it.
So, so it's the part where he back kicks the guy from behind him. Yeah, you could definitely improve the poses on that. So, because when you back kick somebody, you don't just like bring your leg back, right? I mean, you could, but to really get that momentum and drive into it, drive the body and the butt into it, right? I guess that's like a martial arts lesson rather than an animation lesson. So, reference some guys doing back kicks. Here, let me just send this image to you. Where are you? There you are. There we go. Boom. Check out on Discord. That's basically it. That's the only thing. Nothing else. This is solid. So yeah, I want to see more from you. Show me more. All right. So should we reveal the winner now, or do you guys have anything else to say about this, or do you want to see Miro's?
Anything else to say about this?
Not really. I mean, no.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's watch Mira's, or do you want to read the?
We have a final honorable mention.
Cake was not allowed to see this until.
No, this isn't it.
Oh,
Uh,
what is this?
I got a final honorable mention sent in by Septic. It's Nitro.
Oh, I'm interested to see this. Let's watch it.
Okay.
Loop it. Play it.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a Sung model for you. I know. I know AK's been trying to get his hands on one.
Yeah, first in the world.
That-
Oh,
That
nice.
looks like a
Airship.
like a different. It's not like Ruby style. It's sort of like a different style. I would say like I would say like Sword Art Online style with that model. It looks decent. I would totally animate with that. Nitro, if you're here, yeah, that looks good.
Stop stealing models.
I need them in my collection, my toy box. I should definitely rename my models folder toy box. So, yeah, man, this is great. Tag team elements are definitely there. Like right here, where, yeah, that's good. The frame, yeah, camera motion's great.
This also looks like it was animated at 24.
It does, doesn't it? I like that part where he blocks the cake with the hammer. That's great. Yeah, man. The only thing I would really say is just secondary motion. While the character's looking up, you don't want them to like snap with their heads up.
That
'Cause there's
wouldn't
a lot-
be secondary motion. That would be follow through.
My bad. Sorry, I'm not really an animator.
Right.
Not really an animator.
I didn't go to school for this. Yeah, and the motion's
or in
great.
other words, make it smoother, more polish.
Basically. Yeah, the poses are great in this though. Like the action poses, they flow well into it. Anything to say? I would say the camera gets a little crazy, just a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
Though on some points
But
it
I
does
also
look good.
feel like
but
that's.
then
I also feel like that's something that would be alleviated by 5 more frames per second.
6 more frames per second.
6 more frames
Basically.
per second.
But what about you guys? What do you have to say?
Shane, you got any thoughts?
Yeah, just like there's a lot of long shots in it, which is kind of cool. Like,
Yeah.
with like it's all just done in one file. I'm guessing each
Single
shot is a
take.
new file, but I don't really know.
I wouldn't assume so because we just did Ruby, and everyone's natural inclination was to keyframe the cuts,
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's
which
like-
is something
for me-
I'm going to request that nobody do next time.
Hey! It works, it works!
Yeah, it's like back and forth. Sometimes you gotta do it. Like if you're spending too much time on a shot, it just
Yeah.
saves a ton of time to just cut and save a new file.
Yeah.
But
that's what I do. I just make new files for shots, and then I get like 24 gigabytes of files. I need to learn practice
You
linking.
also need to start linking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's cool. Like it doesn't bother me too much that it's the camera keeps moving around. It
Yeah.
almost makes me think of an intro.
Oh yeah.
Just-
Oh,
a little
yeah, totally. And this was totally working in intro. Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to move on to the final
Honorable mention.
final honorable mention?
Yeah. Mirror, you're here. We're gonna watch it, man. Is Mirror, let me tag him in the chat. There
I
he
have
goes.
to go find it because I didn't put it in the playlist. Or actually, could you post it? In the
I got
chat?
you. Give me a sec. Give me 5 seconds.
I'm scared of what Mira has done.
I
All I saw was the reactions. I didn't watch it.
Did he take it down? Where is it?
It's in the.
It's not. It's not.
content
It's not.
entries.
It's got. Is it unlisted or something? Cause can't. Oh, let me check. Let me go up. Here it is. It's probably unlisted. Here you go. Boom.
Ah.
Go for it.
Wow, he didn't even make it a public video.
All
He's too scared to promote me. I get it.
right, let's go. Let's rock and roll. All right, I'm ready. You guys ready? I'm ready. Go.
Alright, Mira's just singing a goth song. Okay, ready?
Yep. Yes! Perfect. I would have crowned him my #1 if you would include him on the list. Hey!
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
Oh man.
I'm not
So
critiquing
much-
that when it was too garbage.
Upload him more. But I love his character animation. It's so good. I think this whole video is just him flexing his character animation, and then at the end, he just flexes the fact that he can't animate fights.
Yeah, like each character comes in, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. Oh.
Oh. Indiana Jones. Choreography was sicko mode. Mira, you here? Let me see.
Goodness gracious.
Born in flames, I have been blessed. Oh, he's singing "Bury the Light." I recognize those lyrics. Oh, yeah, this is great. I watched this at the hotel and sat. I'm like, oh, Kate needs to see this right now. And then he tells me, oh, wait, I can't watch it. Oh man, yeah, this is
Goodness
great.
gracious.
Okay, on to the reveal of the winner then. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my document that I wrote down because I knew I was gonna forget it. Alright. So, is everybody ready to hear the top 3, including the winner?
Yes.
In third place is... Hold on. I forgot to do the drum roll thing again. Hold on. I do it. I forget it every time.
Oh my gosh.
Drum roll.
It's the third place is Septic.
Septic in third place.
Septic in third place. Hold on. I also forgot the yay crowd cheering noise.
Very prepared.
You need a soundboard.
This is great though.
Yay! Shut up. All right.
Shut up.
And now,
In second place.
in second place is Nidus Things.
Nye does things.
Nye does things. You know
That
what
guy.
Nye does? Nye wins contests, kind of gets second place. But
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, man. We gotta tag Nye somehow. He needs to know, like, he did awesome here. Yeah.
Alright, and now, hold on.
Top the circumstance, me.
Stop it! Nobody needs to know.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
And the winner of the January 1st challenge was...
Mirabo Studios.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Angry Asian!
The Angry Asian.
Yay! Hold on.
Is this a wedding?
No! Macho Man Randy Savage is gonna come out.
Dude, awesome job on hearing sound effect cover Pumpkin Circus Dance. Piano twirl.
Oh, right, okay, hold on. Where is it? Where, hold on.
They still playing?
Who won? It was Angry Asian.
Oh hey, there's Night, dude, Night. Your Lego stop motion animation made me so nostalgic,
There it
dude.
is.
Like, I remember back in the old days watching, Forest Fire, and you reminded me of those days, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I want to see more from you, alright? That is awesome as hell. I will give you a job one day.
So weird.
Mirabo.
I didn't want to get copyright struck.
Struck. Some other synonym for strike.
There we go.
Yeah, man, this was like, this one was inspirational, Angry, because, like I said, it gives me that vibe and idea that I had an idea, this shit's in my head, I love it, let's make it. And you didn't care about over-ambition, you just said, I'm gonna make it, and you made it, and that's inspiring. So I love it.
It was awesome.
If you have an idea, execute
all
on
of the best to Team Genesis.
it. Team Genesis. Yeah. But
Oh, I stopped it.
that was that was great. So it was a huge pleasure hanging out with you guys again to talk animation, not AK Motions, Cake Station, and yeah, and everyone here in the chat. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you animate for the next contest when it gets announced. All right, guys. I want to see those animations.
7v7 next contest.
7v7. Don't invite Shane. He was so mean. No.
Wait, was I?
No. Don't look at my document.
It's there. You're still streaming your desktop. Everyone can...
No, I did that on purpose. You're not mean. You did well.
And yeah,
My lack of people skills here.
Let's give it up for famous animator Shay Duval, everybody. Hold on, I forgot my sound effect. Hold on. Oh, they stopped. There was only a little bit left.
It's appropriate.
No. Oh, Mirabel's gonna upload in the next contest. Why not? Let's do it.
Wow.
Let's see if
But
he
yeah.
can actually make a fight animation. I want to see.
But yeah, to everybody who entered, like, it was a lot of fun to watch and inspirational. Like, regardless of like flaws or skill levels, it's really fun to see all these different contributions, and it makes me want to go do some more stuff too. So
Yeah, right. I totally
cool.
agree.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It is. Ruben, 3 guys clapping for not AK. Next time. 3 guys kill it.
Perfect.
And they just instantly shut off. Yeah.
Let's give it up for AK Motions. Woo!
AK motions. IK motions or
Your
FK
Uber
motions.
driver is outside.
My Uber driver? Oh yeah, shout out to my Uber driver who took me to the airport. That's that. I don't know if he's here. I hope he
Wait, were you at the airport the whole time?
No. So yesterday I was in San Antonio and then I flew. My Uber driver took me to the airport and he was awesome. And I told him about the Cakes channel and Ruby and he's like, yeah, they'll totally watch it. So I'm hoping he check out the video. And if he's here, shout out to him, man. Best Uber driver I rode with. So yeah, 5 stars and a hefty tip.
All right.
So, yeah,
Nice.
Now, the final question. Shane.
What is the final question?
Shane, what did you think of the Ruby fan animation?
It gave me anxiety.
It gave me